Oh my god, I'm so clumsy. Thank you. Thank you very much for pointing that out. That's embarrassing. Anyways, hello once again. Surprise stream. Ah, surprise stream. Good morning, O5 IVE. O Hive? No, sorry. Good morning. Good evening, Theta, Christina, hello, Alien Tree. Good evening. I need to stay awake because I've been working on a video, but I was too tired. Like I was like putting effects down and like making like animations and keyframes and whatnot, and I was just so tired. I was like doing it on autopilot. At one point, I was like, "Wait, I'm just replaying this." I'm like, I've literally been replaying like one part of the video like over and over, and at one point I realized, wait, I'm just too tired. So I was like, okay, let me just stream for, you know, getting motivation, and after that I'll get back to editing. Yeah, I get very weird when I'm tired. Hello, Iki. Good evening. Hello, hello. Hello, Torin. We up right now. 1 a.m. Yeah, I was like, why won't I do a stream on a different time? That's not the morning for me. So I was like, okay, let me just stream here. Let me just do it in the evening instead, I guess. So yeah, but how's everyone doing? I hope my microphone is clear. How everything's going. Everything is doing good. Pick out some beats for a project. Beats. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Mic sounds good. Thank you. I've actually tinkered a bit with the mic settings, so it might be different. I went to the beach today and now very tired. I wanna go to the beach. I haven't worn a swimsuit in like so many years. I haven't been to a beach. I really want to go. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Welcome home. Hope you rest well. Being tired sucks. Everything goes perfect for me. Cool. I'll make the little beats with letters on them. Oh, like an arm. What's it called? I think I know what you mean, but I'm not sure what it's called. Actually, I'm gonna adjust the chat real quick because like the first letter is always a bit cut off. So I'm gonna change that real quick. I'll be right back. Please entertain yourself for a little bit. Be right back. Wow. Okay, I'm back. Just a second. I'm back. Hello. Good evening. Wants to play rock, paper, scissors. This is the best thing I could come up with. Hello, Sebastian. Hello, Scarlet and Biscuit. No, we will not gamble today. No gambling. No gambling allowed. But today the video I was working on is you know how I told you in that community post, and I'm pretty sure on streams as well, I'm working on a grammar guide about, like, you know, everyday Japanese grammar. I've mentioned it a few times, and I've been working on that for like a month or a few months now. I actually don't know when I started. But I'm actually working on a video showcasing, like, you know, like I think it's a selection of like 5 grammar points as like kind of a sample, and I'm like explaining them in the video. So it's like a little, what's it called? It's like a little preview, I guess, of what I'm working on. It's still far from done, but yeah, I'm working on that video, so I hope you look forward to that. That's probably gonna be the next one if nothing goes wrong. It's gonna be a the thing is not done yet. The guide's not done yet, but it'll basically be like a preview. I'll give you like some sample grammar points and try to explain them in the signature Nera style. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Hello, Luai JN. Good evening. Hello, hello. Hello, Axel Brink. I used to be a Japanese teacher, not anymore, but I used to teach a little bit. I hope you look forward to it. Yes, yes. My base grammar has many holes and it's so much needed. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna explain like all of the particles. I'm probably gonna make a video on that, but I want to explain like the basic particles, or, you know, tita, hiragana, katakana, bakeru, blah blah blah. It's gonna be more of like grammar, like phrases that you can use to make a sentence. So like useful, you could think of it as like upper beginner, lower intermediate kind of grammar points that you could use like in any situation, in any sentence kind of thing. So it's gonna be a very practical approach in terms of what kind of grammar points I'm choosing to cover. But it's not gonna be a total beginner's guide. It's loosely based on my the old lessons that I used to teach, because I used to, you know, teach grammar. So yeah. Isn't it late now? Right now it's like 8. Let me pretend like I have a watch. It's like 8:26 p.m. in the evening, so actually, oh my god, I need to put my VR chat status to do not disturb, because I don't want friends like being like, hey, can I join? Let me put streaming. Okay, there we go. Before people are like, hey, can I join? And I'm like, sorry. sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm still reading the chat. I'm gonna try to watch it one no for a Japan trip though. Greetings. I think greetings are important, and also, like, you know, being able to express what you want. So I want to go to this place, or I want this food, I want to order this food, stuff like that. Basic phrases as well, like, you know, like hello, thank you, bye bye, sorry, excuse me. If you have allergies, maybe learn like the words for that, and stuff like that. And yeah, stuff like that. It's you don't have to learn much, because in most cases Not in every case, but in some cases, they'll, you know, if you approach a Japanese person in Japanese, they might be more likely to open up and talk English to you compared to if you would like walk up to them and like spoke like hardcore American English or something. It's like a good way to ease them in if they speak English. So yeah. Do you recommend learning Japan? I recommend learning any language. If you enjoy it, if you have fun learning it, and you know, a bonus if it's useful for you, of course, but you know, I think if it's enjoyable to you, you should do it. How about a hardcore guide? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I can do a hardcore guide. I'm not that advanced myself. Hello, Panda JL. What's good, dog? My G, dab me up, man. Oh, I just took. Okay, never mind. Hello, Evan. Good evening. Hello. Hello, Renchong. First time seeing. Ah, that's cool. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's sell my soul to the Duolingo bird to begin with. I think Duolingo can be fine to you know, to learn some basics. Sure. If that's your goal, then go ahead. Hell yeah. Looks like I'm not learning Japan. I mean, you don't have to learn Japanese. You can learn Chinese, Spanish, you know, anything. It's all up to you. Hello, Fra 1 MLE. I'm so bad at like pronouncing names, but hello. So sorry. Framil. I don't know. Framil. I'm really bad at usernames. I'm so sorry to everyone. I shall be monolingual. That's fine too. That's fine too. If you don't want to learn languages, you don't have to. I think it's all up to you what you do with your time. These days, Duolingo feels like a tourist Japanese, which isn't bad at all. It's just kind of slow. Yeah, for me personally, like Duolingo never worked for me personally. I think I've learned a little bit of hiragana on Duolingo when I first started out, and that was okay. But I don't know if it like I don't know if it can get you very far with Japanese. Like when I talk to someone who is serious about Duolingo, they always talk about streaks and like rupees and, you know, like experience points or whatever. But I'm like, well, how much can you actually speak, you know? Like for me personally, that would be kind of the problem. Like, well, when I learn, I want to learn, you know, the language and not like do like the competitive language learning. So, yeah. Oh my god, Axel, welcome to Carrot Givers. Welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a member on this channel. Yay. But I mean, if you're having fun using Duolingo, doesn't matter how skilled you are. If you're having fun, you're having fun. So. Hello, Boinciel. Hello, welcome. Do you mainly play VR chat now? It depends on the day. Sometimes I play for a longer time, sometimes I play for less. Kinda depends. I would say, yeah. I'm definitely playing more than before. But I'm also a lot on like Discord, gaming with my friends and stuff like that. Or gaming by myself sometimes. I've been playing a lot of my 3DS recently. Again, I love my 3DS. So good. And I also spend a lot of time on, you know, drawing, designing stuff, editing videos, thinking about editing videos, writing down ideas. I literally have 30 ideas on my freaking list that I want to do, like 30 plus. But it's hard to like refine them and like finally record them. Like I have so many cool ideas I want to do, but it's gonna take a long time. So yeah. Someone actually bought a membership for themselves. When did that happen last time? Probably when I made the memberships a thing. A few days later, people started gambling. We don't talk about the gambling incident though. Hello, Strelzerok. Howdy, howdy. Yeehaw. I found section 11 doing and found it. Oh. Do you live in Japan? I don't live in Japan. I plan to work there in the, well, not near future. My plans have kind of shifted recently. So not the near future, but sometimes it's in, but God, I can't speak. But sometime in the future, I mean, I would like to, you know, work there for like a year, or something like that. I mainly just want to eat famichiki a year because I love famichiki. Even though I'm doing one application, no need to remind me. I'm doing fine without. Everyone speaks English anyway. Fair enough. Very fair enough. Useful or initial vocab, but not. Yeah, I think it's good for vocab too. Like it teaches. I mean, one of my friends, they do German Duolingo, and I'm actually impressed of the quality of like the sentence they're able to like output. Like it can get you really far in some languages. I have to admit, like I was very impressed. I was like, what? How do you know that word? But yeah, there's been a bit of drama recently with Duolingo. I don't know how I feel about that. I have a very strong opinions on AI. So it's like, serious about learning JP, just pick up the Genki books and go and the VR chat meetups, other language exchange stuff. Duolingo's nice to learn, and Wanikani Anki also as well. Yeah, it all comes together if you use several resources, I think. Like just using you know, different types of studying materials definitely does help. Because you know, variety is the spice of life. Never lost all our money on the. No, I gained money from the gambling stream. I gained more money than I lost. You could argue the only thing I lost was time, but that was like such a fun 3 hours, so I wouldn't consider it lost or wasted time. My name is not Narwhal, and I will continue fighting you on that. My name is Narazawa, but you can also call me Nara for short. The university I've studied at actually had a problem for studying 1 semester to a partner union in Japan. I was available for a course, unfortunately. Ah, that's a shame. There's other opportunities though, to like, I bet there's other opportunities to exchange or like to work if you put a lot of effort in it. Arguably the paperwork to go there is probably the biggest hurdle for me personally. And of course like money and blah blah. So, yeah. Not all languages are equal in Duolingo. Common European languages and Spanish. Yeah, I've heard a similar thing. Yeah, that like European language is usually like, you know, a bit better on Duolingo. It's so impressive. I was very impressed by my friend. I'm just being really good just by doing Duolingo. I'm curious about your strong Duo opinions. So I don't have strong opinions on Duolingo itself, but the recent like AI implementation is like very shitty because you know, instead of getting contractors using AI is, you know, a little bit morally. Like I get it from a company perspective, like oh, let's save money, but as someone who has made most of her like, you know, side money by contracts or like, you know, like the sponsorship I had, that was a contract, you know. I made some money from that, so I'm very grateful for that. But also sad that you know, people are getting replaced. But I guess that's I guess that's what happens. Oh, Shotzok, welcome to Caregivers. Thank you for the membership. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Yeah, please don't spam invites. I'm on red anyways, so I don't even see them, but don't try. Oh, I mean, if you want to learn Japanese, just do it. I think that's my number one advice to anyone who wants to do anything. Just do it. Don't have a goal in mind. Just do it. Have fun. Enjoy the process. Yeah, the air voices have incorrect pitch accent. Yeah, that's also like a thing. I mean, I don't have correct pitch accent all of the time. But you know, at least I'm a human and not a robot. That's my one thing that I have. Most apps work better on, yeah. I guess it's because it's like, you know, European languages are more similar to the most common denominator of, you know, learners on this website, English. So yeah. Why do you need to stay awake? I already told this, but basically I was editing earlier and I almost fell asleep editing, and I was so sleepy that I kept rewinding the same like section. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I was just sleepy. So I'm trying to get awake, and after the stream I'll get back to editing. Like a little bit. Because I want to get some work done today. So that's why I want to stay awake. Hello Mitzi PNG. Welcome to the stream. Someone did some research in learning Spanish and pretty much concludes Spanish gets the most years and most pupils. So that makes sense. I mean, if you think about it, you know, US is probably one of the biggest markets for anything really. And you know, most people in the US, it's not just people that want to learn Spanish, but also people that, you know, because of education, because of school, they learn Spanish. So that's also like a big, like students, like a big market. So yeah. Do you have an VR chat world that you wish you could become popular again? I'm not sure about popular again, but I just, like in general, I want pretty worlds to have more people in them, like more public instances. Like a District Roboto, I think it was called. It's like a really cool cyberpunk world, but like it has like really cool like, interactions and stuff, but no one's in there. It's literally just a world that you go to, you know, with your friends to hang out. But I wish there was more publics and like cool interactive worlds and like pretty worlds, because most hangout worlds just suck to look at. I mean, they're optimized, so that's fine, but they don't look good. No. At the dial. Hey, stay awake. Thank you. I'll stay awake. Thanks to you. What is Nara's favorite music? Look up SPD GAR04. SPD GAR04. That's what I'm currently listening to. I love that. It's really good. It's like future bass, drum and bass kind of stuff. It's really, really good. Like pop. How late is it at your place? It is right now 8:41 p.m. Jesus Christ. Almost 30 minutes. Oh, already passed. Hell yeah. Do you have advice on how to use the language learner Japanese? Use Anki. It's not fun for everyone. I hate Anki. But use Anki. That's good for flashcards. Or talk to people, watch Japanese YouTube videos, read light novels or whatever. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Helping you stay awake seems difficult when it's this comfy here. It is pretty comfy. I love my chat. All of you are very, very nice. And nice to talk to. Hell yeah. Mission accomplished. Thank you. Wow. By the way, are you still doing the Marshmallow Q&A thing? So now question like, where you go? Oh, I'm still doing it, but I don't really, I forgot responding. If I respond, it's on Twitter, so maybe I already responded to it on my Twitter, so I can check it out. The link is pinned in the live chat. Wow. Or in the description if you want to check there. If I haven't, then I'll definitely look after the stream at my marshmallows and see if I'm clumsy and haven't responded yet. Sorry for that. Yes. SPDGAR04. Speed Garage 4. It's a weird title. Speed Garage. SPDGAR04. It's by Megarex. In general, any of the Megarex stuff I love to listen to. There's a flying concrete ball behind you. That's like a chime. So it's not a concrete ball. I will not die. I will not die. Hopefully. Hopefully. But that is kind of. It looks like it's getting closer. Anyways, an extra big pile of money laying around. What part of your kit would you upgrade first? I'm not sure. I'm pretty content with what I have. Like, I can record just fine. You know, I can hang out with people just fine in VR. I would probably get like, I might upgrade my headset. To be honest, I've had a lot of money. I would upgrade my headset to something that has face tracking, or I would save up the money until Valve releases their new headset. Apparently this year, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe next year. But yeah, I would probably upgrade the headset because I want face tracking. Imagine a Nerazara video with actual face tracking. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And then trackers. That's what I would get, like ideally. But I honestly don't want them that much. Like of course I want to dance, but the desire is not that much. What Japanese reality TV shows would you recommend? I don't really watch stuff. I always tell people to watch stuff, but I actually don't watch stuff myself. I'm not that type of person. I like to read or just talk to people, so yeah. I'm not sure, but I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff on Netflix if you enable like VPN and stuff like that. Hello, I liked your Japan photos video. Do you think you would make more photography videos in the future? I'm not sure. I would like to. I would like to, but I don't like. I would have a lot of photos, but maybe I can do it on stream because I don't want to make like a dedicated video again like that, because that was way before I actually started touching editing software. You can probably tell by the horrible mixing, like my voice is way too quiet in that video. I would like to, definitely, but question is when. Right now, I mean, I've carved out my niche, so right now I'm just doing that. The Japan video actually was just for a friend, because they asked me, hey, can you like I like listening to you, and like I don't know if you know, I know if you've been in Japan, and I like listening about photography and stuff like that, so I just uploaded it randomly. If you end up getting a job in Japan, I would love to hear a video about your experience in going through the process. Hell yeah. In general, I want to make more personal kind of videos. Like, not too personal, of course, but, you know, a little bit more about me. Because, oh, I feel like it. I feel like there's a lot of, like, you know, like, language learning, like, you know, channels within my kind of niche that are a little bit, like, it's fine to be, you know, like, a bit distant from your viewers, but I really love, you know, I really love showing, like, more of myself and interacting with my viewers more and not having like that distance. Because I don't know, I think it's cooler to interact with viewers, I guess. So definitely. But I would try to make it like interesting or something, if that ever happens. Or do you go for gloves? I've managed to convince you to go for glove controllers you're reacting for. I'm not sure about glove controllers. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I'm not sure if I would have to try it out first before buying, I think. But it's a cool idea for sure. Mainly for my wallet. Yeah, that's also true, but you know, if I had for the money, hell yeah, why not? I got this language coming here this year. Yeah. I'm very glad as well that I have sorry. As well that I'm blessed with such a cool community. I never planned stuff to go out this way. So pretty cool. Cool stuff. Stay awesome. Stay awesome. I forgot to greet you. Hello, the cool Miregoji. Hello, welcome to stream. And TS Virus. Good evening. My neck hurts. My neck always hurts. This is the worst part about VR. Like VR. And like my setup in general. My setup is not very ergonomic. So when I edit something, I'm always like either looking up or looking down. But not like looking straight. You know? As you should, I think. I think you should look straight. Because my freaking neck hurts. Urgh. How much percent does my headset have? Okay, 70. I charge it. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Joseph Lemore. Sorry. Joseph Le Normand. Hello. Greetings back to Texas. Mangatnera. Just saw District Road has a single public instance. And there's probably no one in there, right? I'd be very surprised if there would be someone in there. Let me adjust my neck pillow. Ugh. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. There's one person. Ayy. Go to the world. Oh, hello Zafik. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna say hi. Alright, have fun there. Tell them I sent you. No, don't do that. Do you recommend new VR headsets or do used ones work as well? So actually my VR headset is a used one. Well, quote unquote used one. Actually, when I unboxed it, only the packaging was like kind of damaged, but I think that's from shipping. But actually, there was like the seals, the stickers, they were still on the headset. So I got really lucky with buying a quote unquote used headset for like $300 cheaper of MSRP, and that made me really happy. So you can get lucky, but like I would only buy used from like an actual store and not from like eBay or whatever, because you know, secondhand, like when you buy from another person's or a company, it can be a bit stinky or like dirty, so you gotta really wash it. If you buy one from like, you know, like personal selling sites, so do clean them. But I think in terms of like battery, you don't have to worry that much. I think battery is negligible because you can just like plug a cable in when you're low, and then you can just play while charging. You know, I don't think so. Like in the beginning, I thought battery is gonna annoy me so much, but at this point, I'm just used to, you know, my headset only lasting like 1.5 hours without charging. But you know, in the end, me personally in VR chat, I don't move that much, so a cable is not that bad. I use a Pico 4, the base Pico 4, not the Pico 4 Ultra. Though I do gotta say the software for Pico 4 compared to Quest is it's kind of trash. Cause they're like kind of, I don't want to say they're abandoning it, but you know, there's the Pico 4 Ultra, which is obviously the flagship, and they're preferring that in terms of like updates and stuff. So I was like, but yeah, be careful with hygiene and secondhand headsets. I had a Samsung Odyssey headset from Craigslist, and I lucked out since he said they used it for clients at their company. So next to new. Nice. Very nice. Got a Quest 3S for $300 here in the US after using it for years. Things have come leaps and bounds, and they have much cheaper now. You just have to sell your soul to Facebook. Yeah, if you buy a Quest, you have to sell your soul to Facebook or Meta, I guess. I don't know about that. I mean, if you use Pico, you have to sell your soul to ByteDance, which is TikTok. But I don't know. I think at this point, I don't want to get political, but I think at this point, you know, I'd rather be like spied on by China than than some lizard guy in the US. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to be controversial, but I'm just saying. Buying used is very goated. Yep. You just gotta like read carefully and stuff. My question is WMR headset. Does that still work with the I'm compare? Oh, I'm not sure. Honestly, I would try to sell it for a good price and then, you know, to offset the cost of a newer one. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the updates to Windows 11, but please upgrade to Windows 11. It's gonna run out. Windows 10 is gonna run out soon, and it's gonna be expensive for people who don't upgrade. Eventually, Quest 2 Elite Strap for less than a base Quest 2 would cost you. Damn, that's pretty good with Elite Strap. Ooh, good for you. I'm not jealous. I might be jealous. Honestly, I don't know. Quest 2, I've never used the Quest 2, but it seems not that up to date, to be honest. But with Elite Strap, that's still pretty good. Or, you know, the Arch Shadow or whatever. Or like Beat Saber. I think that's fine. 3 also Pico 4 good entry ones if you're not sure, but in the end you either fight with time flares forever or you pick up a return and get some. Yeah. I don't know about Lighthouse. Lighthouse is cool, but it's too bothersome to set up. But the tracking is really good, right? If I were to buy trackers like right now, it would probably be the Pico trackers. I'll probably buy them at some point if the freaking tracker update rolls out for Pico 4. It's already out on Ultra, but not on Pico 4, and I'm gonna cry. Lizard Man knows how much I love potatoes. Shit's absolutely fucked, dog. Yeah, they know everything, don't they? And I'm glad I don't use much meta services. I mean, I'm forced to use WhatsApp due to being European. So I do use one of them, and it's fucked. Why do they add AI to WhatsApp? I don't get it. Like when I look for a contact, they'll like suggest like search queries for like AI. Like I don't want to ask AI about whatever. I want to look for my friend's name. Ugh. I don't like Lizard Man. Like I said, I don't want to get too political, but I don't think it's controversial to be like, yeah, I don't like being spat on and stuff like that. Lighthouse ecosystem only because I used Vive back in 2019. Start female. Oh, I mean, then go for it. Hell yeah. For me, it'd just be too bothersome because I'm like a very lazy person. I just I just switched to Signal one day and so WhatsApp and forced all my friends in one soon Tuesday as well. That's very based. I should do that as well. Yeah. I mean, I don't have many friends, so I think that's a good idea. Europe and Asia can escape WhatsApp. I hate WhatsApp. I hate the WhatsApp green. It's so bad. I hate the design. I hate green. Like, I like green, but I don't like the WhatsApp green. It haunts me in my nightmares. It does haunt me. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about just switching to SNS. And just, you know, being like, hey, if you want to send me stuff, send me an SNS. But then again, some of my friends make WhatsApp groups for like limited times, like, oh, let's buy a present for this person, or, you know, like project working groups for school or something. So it's like, mindoi. I don't know, I don't want to make it more complicated for people to contact me. But at the same time, I do want that, because, I mean, like, I don't want to be available 24/7. You know, I want to escape a little bit. After we're split between Discord line Facebook, unfortunately, you can get some people, but not my older fan. Yeah. I use Line too, but only for like a few people. Because it's not like established here. I bought so many sticker packs, but I have no one to talk to. Add me online, guys. Actually, don't do that. I take that back. Everyone only has in Discord these days. I mean, I use Discord mainly as well, but you know, real life people don't use Discord. Like, I live in a very rural area, and whenever you mention Discord, they're gonna be like, "Oh, isn't that the platform they used to, you know, like, to, like, you know, like, talk during online classes with your friends or something. Or like play video games. Wow, video games. Evil. They actually got a flip phone is so real. Yeah. I would honestly love a phone that's like the size of, you know, like the average like mid-range phone, like 6.3 inch kind of size, with a, you know, physical keyboard. I want a physical keyboard that also has like a, you know, a sensor for swiping, so you can like control the screen like by swiping over the keyboard, like physical keyboard, and then have good battery life for days, and only have you know, messaging apps, because I only use messaging apps and music and YouTube Studio on my phone, so I only need that, and maybe like Notion for notes. So yeah, that's the phone I want. I want to make that. I can't make it. Download the sticker versions onto your servers. I used to do that once, but I don't have Nitro anymore. I don't have Insta. I sometimes like look at it through my phone browser, because, you know, sometimes people are like, oh, I sent you some funny reels, and I'm like, okay, sure, why not? I mean, you know, I also have some friends, because like in Japan, Insta is kind of like what comes before Line. Like Line is kind of personal, but Insta is something you can just add like casually. So I have like, if like, you know, a few people added from like when I was there, and, you know, some friends. So sometimes I message them over the browser of Instagram. Probably looks so boomer seeing me in public just whip out like my phone and just look at Instagram in my browser like an idiot. Physical media, hell yeah. I don't know if physical keyboard with gestures exist, but I think it's possible to have like, you know, like a kind of like a trackpad with it like on the buttons, like a sensor, haptic something. I don't know. The Motorola Droid had a right with the side keyboard. It's a shame they moved to sub keyboards. I don't know. I think if the vibration motors are good in a phone, I don't mind like, you know, software keyboards, like digital keyboards. But man, like, just, I don't know, the buttons, I like the tactility, you know, especially for taking notes as well. Just having like a full QWERTY keyboard on physical buttons. Cause sometimes, like, that's all I want. Like, I don't do much on my phone. Like, I would be so happy to just get rid of all of the bloat and just have notes, music, YouTube Studio, YouTube, maybe Twitter, not sure. And maybe like, you know, like cloud storage for sending stuff to my PC. And that's pretty much it. And of course messages and calling, blah blah. And I would like to have it, I would like it to have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Very important. Very important. And maybe like a workaround to like, you know, Android's like audio solution, like their like the default like Samsung DAC, like something a bit more advanced that makes, you know, like, I'm not a hardcore audiophile, but, you know, I don't like how music from my phone sounds, so yeah, maybe something like that. I had vibration all the time and I type way faster without it. For me, it depends. I think I type. The thing is, my phone's vibration motor is not that good, so most of the time it's a bit. The vibration is too hard, you know? So I'm not sure if I like it, but it does help a little bit, you know, having a little bit of haptic feedback, I think. If I had a more expensive phone with better vibration motor, maybe then I would be like, hell yeah, I need that. But I don't think I need it. But I like having the little noises when you like din 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 din. There's also like ways to make it sound like a typewriter. I like that a lot, like little sound effects. My current phone doesn't have a headphone jack. Oof. Mine does, because it's a cheap phone, and apparently only cheap phones have headphone jacks. That's the stupidest trend ever. I hate that so much. Yeah. Whenever I go to school, whenever I get close to the school building, when I listen with Bluetooth, because sometimes I listen with my big like Marshall Major 4 on Bluetooth, because it's more convenient when I'm like commuting to school. Sometimes I use my USB-C headphones as well, my IEMs. But when I go to school while listening to Bluetooth, that's why I bought my IEMs. When I go to school, because the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth is on the same freaking frequency, when I connect to my Wi-Fi, my Bluetooth just gets disconnected. It just can't hear my music because it just gets disconnected. So I have to either reconnect. In most cases, I'll just put my headphones away because I'm like, I won't reconnect. I'm already in school. I'm gonna meet my friends soon. Fuck that. That's why I bought IEMs. Because Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, like, come on. Come on. Why is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on the same, like, signal? Like, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? How has no one come up with the better solution than Bluetooth? Jesus Christ. No clue, but it happens. It happens. No, I don't wear my VR headset to school. I don't do that. Yeah, I only have problems with my school. I'm not sure why, but I'm not an engineer. I'm just a nerd. I'm just a nerd. The problem with my like interests is, and like my knowledge about things is like, I don't go from one rabbit hole to another. I just go into a rabbit hole and then like take a right and then I take a left. You know, I'm like going through all of the rabbit holes. Like I'm not a hardcore audiophile, but I know a thing or two about stuff like that. Using public Wi-Fi is a pain in mobile data and use cheap off AF these days. Yeah, I actually rely on public Wi-Fi a lot, sadly, because I have 2 GB of mobile data since always. So yeah. Don't ask me why I have 2 GB of mobile data. I don't know. Hello, what are you staying up for? I'm staying up because... Alright, I'm gonna tell the story a 3rd time. I was editing earlier, and I was too EP, and I kept rewinding the same thing over and over again, like an idiot, because I was so sleepy. So I was like, okay, I need to quit and get awake, and after the stream, I'll continue editing properly, because I want to get stuff done. 2 GB is like nothing, yeah. 180 GB for basically free? What? I have 2 GB. I'm fine with it. Yeah. I mean, I am in Germany, but I only have 2 GB. Because I think it came included. The problem is, I think, at least my mom told me, it came included with our TV and our mobile, not our mobile, our TV and our router and our landline phone. So they're like, you can't change the contract. You will use these 2 GB for the rest of your life. Hopefully not for the rest of my life. I want more. But, you know, I actually make do. I actually make do with it in a month. I don't use my phone that much. If I use my phone... I mean, if I use my digital audio processing... my digital sound processing, my phone lags regardless if I do anything but, you know, just put it, like, the screen off and just listen to music anyways. So I don't really do that much. I only message sometimes, and that doesn't take up that much. But I can never open the GIF section on a messaging app, and, like, when I'm out of my house. I cannot open the GIF section at any cost, because that'll, like, suck out all of my data at once. I did that on accident once, because I had a very funny GIF that suited the situation, so... I saw Argus year later had the title as the games but I was there. That's when I also dodged the green. Oh yeah, I remember Ark. It was so fun editing that like highlight video that I did of you guys gambling. It was gonna be out. I think I set it for tomorrow. for anyone that's not a member. So look forward to that. That was a pretty funny stream. Yes. Ich bin 100% Deutsch und in Deutschland geboren. Aber ich spreche nicht oft zu Hause Deutsch. Enough German. Enough German. Yeah, when I put a headset on my ears when I enter my room at home, I just switch to English or Japanese. I don't speak much German except for my family. When I talked to a German once on VR chat, he told me that I have an American accent when I speak German, and that hurt. I mean, it didn't hurt. I mean, I'm pretty indifferent about being German. It's like, I guess, cool. But yeah, that was like, oh man, I'm not German enough. I'm not German enough, I guess. What do you think about the Dutch language? Very hard grammar and pronunciation. But I think Dutch is cool. The thing is with Dutch though, when I as a German go to the Netherlands, like I used to go when I was little with my family to go like shopping in Winterswijk. I try to speak Dutch. No, I don't remember what I tried to speak, but I tried to speak Dutch or English, and they just responded to me in German. I guess they just knew. So I was like, huh? Like, Dutch people are goated. You know, they know Dutch, German, and English most of the time. I mean, at least in the east of Dutch, when they're close to Germany, they know German. It's like, you guys are crazy. Germans only know German and maybe English, so... Yeah. I don't have that sharp opinions on Dutch as a language. I'm not that familiar with it, but it sounds difficult to learn for sure. The British logo was accent. I don't know. Ich spreche halt oft mit Leuten, die nicht aus Deutschland sind. Von daher ist mein Akzent nicht so stark. Ich glaube, mein Akzent ist am meisten von Amerikanern geprägt. Oh my god, I didn't realize. Thank you, Nezu, for becoming a caregiver. Thank you for becoming a member. I didn't even... Also lost in speaking about Dutch. Today's stream is so nice. We've been talking about so many like technical stuff and language stuff. Very cool. I'm enjoying my time very much, as always. I'm confused with American many times. That's what happens when you spend too much time talking to them instead of locals. Exactly. To be fair though, I've been called several nationalities before. Like, my accent changes depending on the day, I guess, or the people I surround myself with. So I get the, you know, are you American? Or are you... I also get a little like Southeast Asia. Because some days my intonation sounds a bit like Filipino or something sometimes to people. I don't know why. That's what I've been told. I don't make the rules. But like, you know, like Filipino or American. Some people thought I was Korean or something. It's like... It's always confusing. Yeah, some people are just born multilingual. I wasn't born multilingual. This is just the internet. It's amazing your brain could still functioning. It's not functioning. It's not functioning. It is not functioning. Eugen, exactly. I mean, I do have... It's not blood related, but I do have Canadian relatives. But my mom's adopted, so I'm not blood related to them. But I do have Canadian relatives, so maybe indirectly I'm getting like the English wavelengths from them or something. Hello, just joined. Why you not sleep? Because I'm trying to edit. I'm trying to edit after the stream. So, but welcome to the stream. Hello. Code switching is crazy. My brother told me he heard my accent change the moment I started talking because, yeah, exactly. It depends on the people. If I'm in my classroom full of Germans and they're asking me to speak English, I'm like, I'm horrible. I'm horrible at English. If I talk, like, if I record myself speaking, like for a video, I think I sound more American than usual. But then when I talk to people, my accent just gets jumbled. Yes, I'm British Australian sometimes. I get that a lot as well. For me personally, I don't choose American or British because of, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't choose them, like, irrationally because, that's the way I learned it. Like, for example, I don't say can't, and I say can't instead of can't, because I think can and can't can be misheard so easily. They just say can and can't instead of can and can't. So my approach to speaking is very pragmatic. I want to be understood most of the time, so I mix in some British. I don't spell color with a U though, because it's not color, it's color, Hardball American at heart. Should we be editing then? You want to try it after stream? What you was? No, talking wakes me up. I love talking, so I love talking. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for thanking me, and I hope you enjoy the stuff I do. Thank you very much. Bit of Australian. Can I get a cheesy with a large Coke, no sugar? I idea to fox spiders. Whatever this they say. I don't know. Any Australian here to help me out? Hello Ken, welcome to the stream. British English in school in America is thanks to the internet. The thing is with my education is like, it really depends on the teacher. It really does depend on the teacher whether they like American or British English. Like, I think most of my teachers have been into proper posh gentleman English. But most of my friends have been American, so I don't know. It says I can't as cunt, but drop the US from time to time. It really depends, right? Depends on who you're talking to, I think, for me. Hello, condoms guy. 07. I don't get accents at all, unless it's Indian English or Eastern Slav in my native language, Polish. Those are hard to miss, and British. That one I can recognize once gets too strong. Yeah, British. I love myself like a subtle British accent. I'm a big fan of like subtle accents, like video essay. Especially like video essays about like, video games or something. I love the subtle British or Australian accent. It's so beautiful. I could listen to it all day. Very good. I approve. Couldn't place your accent to be honest until you mentioned being from Central, and that's when I clicked. I mean, I do have some words that make me, that make me that give me that give it away. But yeah. The English teachers in old school back then had the thickest German accent. Like most of my classmates spoke with a better one than they did. That's also true. That's also true though. Some of my German people English teachers they have a weird ass accent. I'm like, okay, sure. For a fun-sized bunny, your voice is quite cool. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Broadcaster voice. I don't know. I don't know what a fun-sized bunny is, but I hope it's a good thing. Yeah. But, I'm also quite tired whenever I stream. It's either like the morning or the evening, so I have I guess I'm just a cool bunny. Also to learn British and Poland, Scots better, and that's actually good at it. Well, actually, that's the thing. Like, everyone who's bad will use British, but everyone who's based and good at English will use American English because it's the real English. Hoorah! First Amendment. I don't know what the First Amendment is, but First Amendment. Do you have JLPT 4 or 5 or so? I don't have any JLPT like official certificate, but I have passed mock exams for N2, I'm pretty sure. But that was just a mock exam with sample questions, and it's definitely not far away from the real thing. So yeah, I could pass N2. I could probably pass N1 with a lot of guesswork. But yeah. Depends though. Once at a bird shooter, but they only taught biology. What? In German? I'm amazed by European English every time. I'm telling you, the thing is, it's Central Europe. It's Central Europe. You know, it's Germany and Scandinavia and the Netherlands. French people, don't get me talking about French. As a European, I have to do my duty and insult the French at least once per stream. Just a joke, by the way. If you're French, I'm sorry, but when someone like you mentions having accent, Hari's head goes, "Oh, I just can't hear it if it's not too strong. I never even notice difference in people saying can't." I mean, I don't think it's that important to pinpoint someone's accent, but yeah, some people pay more attention to it, some less. I just have like accent autism, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the real thing is like the real exams are definitely way harder in JLPT than the mock exams. But yeah. I'm sorry, I'm French. It's okay. You can be French. It's fine. You give us a good food, Vous aimez pas le français? C'est juste. Juste? Juste? I'm not sure. I pronounce that. Long history between France and Germany seems fair. J'apprendais un petit peu à l'école, mais pas bien français. Je parle pas français. C'est très difficile. Très difficile. That's my French for today. Accent autism, definitely have that too. Yeah. I have Québécois standard French accent from listening to Radio Canada. That's cool. Vrai. Vrai, vrai, vrai. J'aime lapin. J'aime des lapins. I'm not sure. I like bunnies. How do I say I like bunnies in French? Can someone help me out? I speak German in Poland, but after 13 years of that, because I still can't even choose myself. But, I mean, you don't need to know German. I mean, economically, as a Polish person, it's good to know German. I know a lot of like Polish like workers in Germany, because Germany economy is just golden, I guess. So, but you don't have to if you're not gonna work here, Don't learn German. It's hard. Narahaisin. Hello, Jifo. It is Narahaisin. If we get awake enough to finish the goal, have a lovely rest every day and love you. You too. Scales the Drove. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good day. Lapin bunny. J'aime les lapins. French has so many difficult sounds. I don't even think the sounds are difficult. For me, it's all of the verbs and all the conjugations. I already learned German. I'm already struggling with German conjugations. So that's the hard part for me. I think pronunciation is fine. I think people make too much fun of like the French, like silent letters. It's not that hard to get used to. I feel like you just gotta listen to it a little bit. J'aime des lapins. Ah, it is des lapins. Lapin. J'aime des lapins. Je voudrais what do you say become in French? Like to become something. Je voudrais I forgot. god. I forgot my French. Devenir. Is that to become? Je vais devenir une lapine mignon. I'm not sure if that's right. Hello, Glider. What's up? What's up? Oh, 7. Good evening. Devenir. Je dois? Wait, isn't it dois? Dois? Je dois? Is that like a freaky verb? This friend is giving me school flashbacks. Me too. I don't even know. I'm trying to speak French. I finally managed to catch up on my Anki stack for the first time in a while. Wait, kudasai. That's sorry, my brain didn't work for a second, and I choked on air again. Yeah, but yeah, good job on that Anki. I've been slacking by myself as well, but kokuro-sama, good work. Very nice Anki. I should make Anki. I remember because of the artist, je deviens DJ en 3 jours. It's the legendary The Glider 2, the part of the Green Seas, whatever. Doit, devoir, must. Oh, devoir. Oh, like, I remember like homework was like something with devoir, I think. Like stuff you gotta do. I'm bad about the languages. I'm in contact with JP for using anime, show, YouTube, etc. And I can understand some sentences, but I can't find a way to improve it to find out being a communicator. I mean, it's separate skills. Understanding and speaking yourself is separate skills. So I guess you just gotta get that. You just gotta practice. It's tough to hear. I've heard this advice a lot when I was starting out, but you gotta practice. Put yourself out there. You got this. I haven't played X version 33. Expensive. And also recently they released a new Fantasy Life game, and I really want to play that. I haven't bought it yet because that's also expensive, but I really want to play that. I really want to play the new Fantasy Life. Makes me so nostalgic. Hello, Mayo. Je dois faire le devoir. I have to do the deed. I have to do the homework. Things that must be done. I noticed different in French, like G and J as well. Not sure about that. I don't know French. I wish I could use the method I used in English and not about kanji. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a barrier with a different writing system. You can't look up words easily. Like when I started out, I couldn't look up any word because, like, if you don't know how to read a word, you like if you don't know what it means, you can't look it up because you don't know how to read. So it's like, gah, I hate it. Practicing as a gaining experience in a game, every little that has to go sorry. Exactly. Every little interaction, every little chat that you have, that already contributes. Like, actually anything you do when you're learning a language contributes, even if it's mindless Duolingo. It still contributes in one way or another. What is gank yourself? Osia Sanji, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Is that a bad word? Is gank a bad word? Did I get baited? I'm scared. Also looked up words with English eggs. I'm not understanding. Yeah. The ambiguity. That's also my problem. Like, tolerating that ambiguity of not understanding stuff. Like, I have the same thing. So, yeah. Like, I have the same thing. Like, I can't tolerate when I don't understand a Japanese word. But an English word, I'll just encounter it later. And guess what it means. My strategy with new kanji has been to use the handwriting feature and go translate, trying to copy the kanji as possible. Yeah, my strategy with kanji is just picking... Because I have, like, an okay foundation with kanji, so I just like look up similar like kanji, and then I kind of piece it together from there. Been stuck at around N5 to N4 for years. Anyways, for ways to progress without hanging life. Just keep up with doing what you're doing. Like, sounds weird, but for example, like if you're not improving because you're not, you know, doing what you usually do, like for example Anki, just keep doing like a little bit every day, or if it's unbearable, just try something more fun to keep yourself consistent. What helped for me personally is, you know, finding Japanese friends and getting corrected, as that helped me a lot, because I remember interactions more than I remember, let's say, like shows that I watch. Like if I fuck up and someone corrects me, I'm more likely to remember that than shows. But that's also different from person to person. Gang is a League term. I looked it up. What does it mean? Don't play League. No League in the stream. I know about that game. I'm losing friends to that game, so don't. Drinking new vocab and watching if you're enjoying English as well. I'll start on JP and yeah, exactly. Just do like passive stuff. Do little things. I think when it comes to studying, as long as you keep doing something every day, I think you can improve. It just takes a while to acknowledge or realize that you are improving. So, yeah. Yes, I'm losing friends to LOL. I actually have a lot of friends that play LOL, and I pity them. I also pity myself stealing my friend. Means to steal a kill, I think. Oh damn. I see. Finding JP friends just so hard. Lamar now, long as many meaning so hard would be sad. Oh god, I hope I'm not getting a sponsorship deal from Hello Talk in the future. But I don't like Hello Talk or like Tandem. Like, I mostly get flirted at in that app, and it's like really weird. Like I'm just trying to practice. I used it a few years ago. Like I'm just trying to practice. I'm not trying to find a partner. No, so yeah. I don't like Hello Talk much. You can use VRChat though. A lot of people on VRChat if you're down to talk to anime girls. My friend is making panel or convention. Why do I play still? Why do I still play LOL? I think it's like, for some people it's a comfort game. I don't get that, but some people I guess it's just a game they just play. I had League of Legends ruined my first honor friend group day. Got so salty with Jared that it was unbearable. That sucks. For me it's not that serious. It's just a meme. I don't mind if people play League. It's just a game. It's just, you know, low hanging fruit. You can just make fun of that game so much, so it's fun. Right, in JP is welcoming foreigners, JP learners, but some JP only words can be tutto. Yeah, you gotta like be a bit like gotta be conversational in Japanese for JP only words. Because, you know, if you can't speak well or can't respond to what people are saying to you, people might think you're a troll, and then, you know, blah blah blah. But most people are pretty nice, I would say, from my experience. But that might differ from person to person. Hello, Kairu. I'm having a lovely stream. Yes, yes. Very cool. VRChat photographer. I want to do more VRChat photography. ナンパされたの日本人に。I did, but I'm not interested in dating. So 興味ないよ。Like, I'm just trying to learn Japanese, man. I don't want to get like kareshi. No need. Ratchet just feels right down. I'm having been studying on footing, not gonna lie, having something time to think about what perhaps not, even though, well, you can't really find friends. It depends. It really depends on what type of person you are. For some people, VRChat is like the most awkward and bad thing ever, but for me personally, it worked pretty well so far. I like meeting people on VRChat. I love to reuse VRChat to practice speaking since I haven't really been practicing that yet. It's difficult for me to walk out just trying to talk to them. They're just introverts. I made a video on that. Haha. It's called I think it's like how I make friends in VRChat or something. I can give you the gist of it though. Like, if you're on PC, I'm just gonna assume you're on PC. If you're on VR, then I can also give you tips for that. But you know, just I think, especially when you're on PC, what I like to do is just go to people and sit next to them, put VR chat on my other monitor, and do something else on my primary monitor, and just wait until they talk to you. Usually that's fine. Or if you're in VR, just, like, approach them, or like, I don't know, sitting down or whatever. Just like wave, do like gestures. I'm a very non-verbal person sometimes, so doing like, stuff with gestures and body language definitely helps for me. Also, if you have like other friends on VR, hop on like a public with them, so you have kind of like a safety net. Like my confidence go like skyrockets when there's people I know. So that's what helps me personally. But I'm definitely bad with groups of people though. Like my mind turns blank, and I can't really, think, when there's a lot of people. So if you start with that, try to like, pick out groups with less people. But I think the most important tip is just do it. Like just hop on more often, get used to it. That's what it comes down to always. It's shitty advice, but I think it's true to some extent. But it's definitely hard. But just gotta overcome that barrier of entry. I think for most people, gotta overcome that barrier of entry. Sorry. I'm stuck in seriously being mute session, but I somehow managed to communicate with text box spam, even text chat often. I mean, it's not like all you gotta do, but in my opinion, all you gotta do is just keep up what you're already doing, and maybe at some point you'll open up. I think a lot of people forget that, we don't have to open up to everyone. I'm a person that opens up to a lot of people, but you don't have to open up to everyone. You can just, keep looking and looking, and maybe you'll find someone that you actually feel comfortable with talking. So yeah, we don't have to be super friendly with everyone. We don't have to be talkative with everyone, but, maybe there's someone out there who can be your friend. So keep looking, keep talking through text. That's completely fine. I think people understand. Especially VR chat people probably understand the struggle. I got to do one more than 5 people at once. Yep. My ability to communicate shuts down. There's too many voices, can't process. And, especially if there's background noise as well, not just the voices. It's awful. It's awful. Maybe it's interesting for you to host session at Japanese. I think they would love to have you. Japanese. I've been there once. By the way, hello Soil, Fukatsu, and Hachi. My name is Festa. Kawaii. What up? What up, my brother? What's for me? I think I have no friends in Russia yet since I just started playing, but I'll try the other things. Yeah. I don't know, it's just about finding a group that you click with, I think. You don't have to force to be super communication jozu with everyone. I think that's fine. At family reunions, I tend to sleep through them due to sensory overload. Yeah, I actually stopped going to family reunions altogether. Because, rural Germany, and then like, aggressive, maybe a little bit too, traditional value uncles, and it just gets loud. And, there's so much noise. And then there's like the noise of like the food being prepared, and like all of the forks hitting the plates, all the glasses hitting the table. It's just bad. It's very sensory overload. I get that. This person looks familiar. I wonder who. Bye bye, Garrick. Thank you for tuning in. Matanera. That's a lot. I have earplugs. For, for social events, but they also sometimes hurt in my ears, so it's like, I don't know if I want to wear them all the time. Hello Kakuriki. I'm not Neruzawa, I'm Nerazawa. I don't sleep. I don't sleep, okay? No, I'm not Neruzawa. I'm not sleepy. Even though I always stream when I'm sleepy. I like to go because I battle my aunt or who can make the best desserts. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, I don't get any value from, you know, big family reunions. I like my dad, I like my mom, I like my sister. And that's all I need. And my grandma, of course. I love my grandma. But my extended family, I don't know about that. Like, they're fine. But they have very questionable views. And most of the time, I don't even say anything anyway. I'm just a statue. So why should I be even there? You know? I'm not decoration. Love your family, guys. Love your family. Is that why your voice tends to sound so peaceful like ASMR? I'm not sure. I think it's a combination of being sleepy and also a combination of being... You know, I'm not that... Like, I can get pretty energetic, but most of the time I'm not that energetic. So I'm just sleepy. Time to open a new Ko-fi donation goal. Binaural microphone. Time to make ASMR. I like the troll ASMRs of like, you know, like girlfriend like hits you with a pan or like falls down the stairs and breaks your legs or something. They're so like cruel, but I think they're funny. Like the meme ASMR. It's easier to have a peaceful voice when you have to keep your voice down. That's true as well. I've always been a quiet person, and I've always been a person that doesn't like to talk about herself that much. Like when I used to do YouTube when I was a little kusogaki, you know, I used to record Minecraft and I would keep it a secret from my family. And I'm doing YouTube now and I'm also keeping it a secret from my family. So I guess nothing has really changed. That's why I stream in the mornings as well, because no interruptions, and the evenings. Let the pan hit the mic. I'll get an actual pan and hit the mic. Demonic Invasion ASMR. Yes, Volkan, you on TV. Neck hurts. I hate it when I get aware of my neck hurting. I hate it. Like, it's usually fine, but then I like think about how it hurts, so it's like, ugh, shit, it really hurts. Girlfriend beats you up with throwing fan while summoning a portal to another dimension. That sounds like a good idea. Shit post video. That's something for the second channel, for sure. I want to upload more on my second channel, but lazy. Sounds like another bit title. No. Glass bottles, jars breaking down tile stairs. Ooh, hell yeah. Long time ago, I used to do ASMR to try to talk about science of playing Subnautica. I did it for a friend of mine who had insomnia and could start to get popular. Oh damn. I mean, that's how I started. You know, that's my first video as well, doing a video for a friend of mine. But that sucks. When you like get extra viewers, it's like, I don't know. Same thing here. I mean, I appreciate having so many viewers now. Like, what the hell? I could have never dreamt of this. But I didn't start with that in mind, you know. But that's pretty sweet of you. I also have a lot of friends with insomnia. I wish I had insomnia because I sleep so early, like a freaking baby. That time when I got isekai to do my GF with a pan. I like that it's GF with a pan, not because you hid, but just because she's in possession of a pan. Is it common for people to think after a story before the actual story? I'm not sure. But some titles that are out there, I'm pretty positive that that's not the case. So it always starts first the fridge, then the whole IKEA. Also, hello, Anomi. Welcome, welcome. Yo, 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 yo. It's the real Halloween. Just a chance for summoning Truck-kun. Not Truck-kun. I don't know much about anime, but I do know about Truck-kun. Because I am on the internet, after all. New around here, I pray don't bother soul with me being here. Oh, of course not. You're not bothering anyone. Welcome. In fact, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. You mentioned earlier it's VR chat on my friends. Yes, that's the video I meant. Where I go over like some strategies that I have. They're very specific strategies. And they work for me. That's why it's called How I Make Friends. But maybe there's some stuff in there that works for you too. Hopefully. Oh man, that's an old video. I just thought about it. I just thought about how I do not like that video. It's like I'm, because you know video editing is such a new skill for me. There's like a lot of like exponential improvement, I think personally, with how I approach videos. So I'm like, whenever I think of my old videos, I'm like, ugh, not even that good. Could have done it better now, but whatever. We'll watch it after the stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Truck-kun. Ah, I got it on. Shit. Truck-kun is the most generic way for Japanese anime. Yeah. You like get to be reincarnated into like a fantasy world. Is the audio a bit quiet for anyone else? I hope it's not. Because we've been going for 1.5 hours. Not for me. Do you mean like the general audio or like the musics or my voice? In my opinion, the best way to make friends is to talk to people. Eventually you'll find someone who clicks with you and you'll get a better communication in the process. Exactly. When they're going to make an anime, I'll check it. Audio is good. I love how it's fine. I'm not doing a sleep stream. I don't sleep. I don't know what you mean. So audio is fine, but then I know I saw maximum language down to often. Okay. So is it my voice that's quiet or master audio can increase to 50%? Alright, sure. I'll increase it by a bit. How's this? I did a little bit of adjustment. I hope this is fine. I did mess with my microphone settings after all, so I hope this is better. If this isn't better, let me know. Yo, what it do, Naruto? New here. Hello! Welcome, Shell Sound. Come to the stream. Now we're on 40%. It's a bit better now. Not small, raise it more. More. So the replay and where's you what? Ah. Oh, are you watching the stream in a VR chat world? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Shell Sound. Let me look at my friends list. Are you guys in the world watching me? Huh? Oh yeah, you are in Kuragari Coffee, huh? Go to world. Go to world. I just dox you. You're in Kuragari Coffee, aren't you? You're there with your friends. Hello, hello friends. I'm Nera. Object and Lego are very cool people. And I'm glad to hang out with them from time to time. I'm gonna do an object Cayenne soon. I'm gonna use your glasses. Your glass frame. I wanna try that out. Object K Cayenne. Yeah, you can watch YouTube and VR chat. It's like video players where you can put a link. You can even watch live streams, apparently. Itai. Me too, man. Actually, no, I don't want to sleep. I have to edit after this. I want to talk more. I'm addicted to talking. I'm addicted to talking to the air. Rah. Oh, I'm on 33%. Let's switch to the bed, shall we? I'm gonna go to my bed, and because the cable is closer. Also, I gotta put on my lights because it's getting dark and I don't want to lose tracking. Alright. Getting up from my chair challenge. Alright, let me go. And where's my light switch? It just lost tracking when I put on my light. What the freak? This gets so grindstone. Yep, it lost 30% within an hour. Not sleeping stream. Schizo. Okay, let me sit down on my bed. Where's my bed? Oh my god. I just walked over my fan and it fucking fell. That was scary. Anyways. Okay, let me sit down. Okay. I'm sitting down on my bed now. What's up? What up? Oh, sorry. I won't swear. I'm so sorry. Not swearing aloud. I have been embedded, indeed. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Okay. Let me get the cable. Where's my cable? It's a beer. Cable! I'm dying. This is not a sleep stream. You can sit on your bed. You don't have to lie down and sleep. You can sit on your bed too. Okay? Just clarify that. Donate 25 cents to Nervous Furniture. I don't even swear that often. I've only sworn like a few times this stream. Cause it's been a long day, okay? Let me swear. I can do this, I can like hide. And look at the chat. Over here. Nenaizawa. I'm not Neruzawa, I'm not Nenaizawa, I'm not Narwhal, most importantly. I'm Neta. And I will not accept any other form of nickname. Never. Sleeping is bad for health. Sleeping is good for health, but you shouldn't sleep too much, like I do. So I guess it is bad for health if you do it too much. Nesoda, not nesoda. I'm not about to sleep. No. Swearing is caring. Nerenaiza. Thank you, Koso subbed. I actually just saw this. Sorry for being late, but thank you. Thank you for subbing. Always do. Always supports. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's not a sleep stream. It's not a sleep stream. Not Neruzawa. No, Ruri. Not Neruzawa. Not Toto Neruzawa. No. Learning grammar phones with nicknames, pretty much. Do you like Mazesowa? What's Mazesowa? I don't think I've eaten. Why not sleep? No, I want to stream. Let's see. Donation goal to sleep stream. Endurance stream. Plus 5 minutes per membership. Let's go. Subathon. Nelo. Ninite. Mazesowa is ramen without broth. Oh, I see. That's cool. To get the memberships count. Guys, let's not start this again. One stream without gambling. Narazawa's Mazezawa. That's not a thing. You can't just take any word and put zawa after it and make it relate to me. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So tasty. It's not how it works. Next stream then. Next stream, gambling stream. Dedicated. Dedicated gambling. Kidding. We're not gonna do it. Gambling stream. Stream. Jesus. Nene oh wawa. Nene is cute. Nene. Wordazawa. Noirozawa. Senzawa. You're getting on my nerves. Just kidding. It's fine. It's interesting to see what people can come up with. Maybe I should add Zawa to the blacklisted words. By the way, my friends thought it was very funny that I was not able to see it. The gambling video due to not being a member. Gonna come on tomorrow. You can watch it then. Cute Zawa. Aww. Thank you. Seto said that Arjun is Heather. Everyone start calling me Seto. That tired said to remember when you did that. That's cool. Seto. Best Mazezawa in the world is in Haruka. Akihabara. Akihabara. Hitosugi. Too many people in Akihabara. Nidoto ikanai yo. Akihabara. Akihabara is dame. Zettai dame. I mean, I liked Akihabara, but it's not my type of place, to be honest. Sorry. If there is a place in Shimokitazawa, I could go there. Zawa. Neragawa. I'm not a river. Other places besides Aomori have used it in Japan. Tokyo and Hokkaido. I love Hokkaido. Nerazawa. That's the one. I visited Tokyo and Hokkaido besides Aomori. Benenton and Osaka was nice, smaller Akiba. I don't know if I would be an Osaka fan. Probably at daylight, but I wouldn't want to be there at night. Because paripi. Too many paripi. I'm not sleepy. I'm just yawning. You can yawn without being sleepy. But I really want to go to Hokkaido. I dream about Hokkaido every night. I love Hokkaido. Let's go to Hokkaido. Sleep stream, not sleep stream. We're gonna sleep stream. That's weird, guys. Sayawake seems to be working well. I mean, I would have slept by now if I wasn't streaming, so it has worked to some extent. What are you gonna do today? Not Neruto. Not Neruto. Not Neruto. Are you a morning person or night owl? I'm a morning person. I wake up every day at 5 AM. I make myself some coffee, maybe some cereal, or you know, bread or something. And then I start working on stuff. I usually start my day by writing because that's where my creative juices are in the morning. And I game with my friends or hop on VR chat. Blah blah blah. When you're not placing bets, and I will fall asleep. No, I'll not fall asleep on stream. It's a prank. It's a prank, guys. I would never fall asleep. Why are you streaming instead of sleeping? Because I don't want to sleep. Not sleeping. Neso-chan. I'm not Neso-chan. I have hands on me. Famous last words. Close call, close call. Can you come to my dream? Huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I cannot guarantee to appear in everyone's dream, and if I appear in your dream, I'm probably gonna beat you with a frying pan. So, hell yeah. Yes. Hello, Rabno. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Dream Asai Isekai. Rabno! Woo! The goat has arrived. So many goats here today. I'm hyped. Hype, 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 hype. Can we get some bunny emojis in the chat, guys? Some bunny? Some bunny? For Rob? And Glader? And Seta and everyone else that's in the stream right now. So cool. Wow. I want to make more stupid bunny emojis, but I can't think of ideas. Give me your ideas. I want to make more. Bunny emoji. Free to play. 10 for the Glader poll. 24 sleep stream. No. No, 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 no. Rob, no, it's okay. You don't... I think it's good that you can't go. Hey, we're getting bunnies. Yo, that's a wet bunny. What the hell? Carrot eating bunny. Ah, like a num num. Nom. Hell yeah, we're getting the bunnies. Mati soba emoji, please. Is it time to sell the seas? What do you mean by that? You just got bunnied. But carrot eating is a very good idea. I will work on that. Maybe tomorrow. As a little thing to start my day. Make a sleepy bunny. I don't know why you would need a sleepy bunny emoji. I do not know the reason why you would need that. Cooked bunny. Fake. Okay, let me delete that message. That is inappropriate. We cannot cook bunnies. Bunnies are cute. I don't cook humans. I don't cook humans. So you shouldn't cook bunnies. Human soup. I'd name it Nissel. At the Gork, is this true? Eroda. What do you mean by that? Gork context? Gork? Give me context? I don't get this. Hello, Nathan. Why not sleepy? Because there's no need for sleepy. There's no need. No need. Hello, James Money. Welcome to the stream, you two. Reference to Gork. I love Grok. Add Grok? I don't understand this. Can you give me context, please? Give me context. Gork. I don't understand. Can you take this image and replace the people with aliens, Grok? Hey, Kakareki, thank you for the €1. Let's go. I'm gonna buy a grape Fanta from that tomorrow. Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the donation. Can I heart that? I'm gonna heart that. Look at that. Heart it. Thank you for the blue super. Made soba fund. It's not Made soba. It's not Made soba money. gonna spend it on Fanta Grape instead. You can't stop me. I think that's a super chat, no? My donations called that on YouTube. I don't know YouTube. I'm just trying, can you use my sister lives in her boyfriend song? This is so funny. Huh? I don't get it. How much was Sleep Team again? I'll tell you how much it is if you give me enough money. Infinite. Some people ate human. Sorry, the original Aztec version of pizza had human heart. That's what I'm saying. Not Mazezawa. Not Mazezawa. I'm gonna go insane. This was such a nice chat an hour ago. We were talking about phones and, you know, like nerdy stuff, and now we're talking about all of the Zawas. If you don't have maybe she will do it on this stream. I'm gonna die. Hello, Alpha 2.0. Come to the stream. Why is the cooking stream? Dude, I'm such a girl fan, I can't even cook. Except for gyoza. So gonna run. Mazeso, thank you, Hachi, for the 200 yen. No Mazesoba stream, but thank you so much. Maybe I'll consider it. Maybe if my parents aren't home. No, I shouldn't make false promises. Sounds fun though. Not gonna. Misty Nerd R. Can always watch the VOD. VOD. Let's talk about the conjugation of godan verbs. So godan verbs are one group of Japanese verbs. There's actually ichidan, nidan, sandan, yondan, and godan, but nidan, sandan, yondan are not actually used. I actually don't think sandan exists. I've only heard about nidan and yodan. Anyways, ichidan verbs are verbs like miru or taberu, where you just drop the ru, and you can just, you know, conjugate it like that. Like mimasu, mita, stuff like that, instead of miru. And then there's godan verbs like manabu, where you have to change the final, you know, like a vowel sound from the u to like an e. For example, if you want to put it into the mas form. So manabimasu instead of manabu. Or what else? And you know, tsukau becomes tsukai and then tsukaimasu instead of tsukamasu, right? You don't drop the whole sound at the end. You just change it to, you know, what you're trying to do. Kind of that. That's my take on godan verbs. That was the most confusing explanation ever. I don't think I've ever explained something so poorly. Welcome to my stream, Alpha 2.0. I'm glad you landed here. Thoughts on living and working in Germany versus living and working in Japan? I think Germany has better working times. And, you know, just stronger economy in general. I think, I'm not sure if the economy is stronger, but it does seem stronger right now than, say, Japan. But yeah. Have you lucid dreamed? I have lucid dreamed, and I've also had sleep paralysis before. If that, like, relates to each other. I don't know. But yeah, I have lucid dreamed before. A few times. I cook my dissolve. I can make a super nice dish in 45 minutes. Then make some for the whole chat, will you? Do you use the 7-4 model for studying? I don't know what the 7-4 model is, so I don't know. If you could explain what that is, I could maybe answer. No such a new height to fill unless you're trying for fancy. Al dente Italian stuff. That's true. I still fail though. First time I made gyoza, I burned. Because for some reason I made them with a spoon the first time. I'm not sure why. But I made it with a spoon, but I left the spoon in the pan. So the spoon got fucking destroyed. And the gyoza were like completely black because I forgot about it. Because stupid bunny brain. Did you know bunny's brains are like 11 to 12 grams? How am I supposed to remember that the gyoza were on the oven? You know? Come on. Yeah, we got a lot of off days per year. It's definitely more lax over here to you know, like work. What does your sleep paralysis demon look like? Like, it was like long and thin. like a kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a black like skeleton thingy. It's kind of weird. It has been a while, and it was very terrifying. I'm very in control of my dreams, so I turned my super Stevens into cute look and then hugged them. That's cute. I like that. Morse reflection. 未線形連余計終止形連多形異線形命令形数量形 The aerialis form. Hell yeah. My sisters went with her boyfriend and I was sad about watching this lesson. It was very entertaining. I'm very glad to hear that. I'm glad that I can entertain, even though I'm like kind of weird. Much love from Turkey. Thank you once again, Kakureki, for 22 Turkish. What's the currency called? Turkish lira? I don't wanna be too white girl. I think it's Turkish lira. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I don't know. Sorry all of the Turkey people. Turkey mentioned though. Yeah, pretty much like sentiment. But yeah. Yeah, it is scary. All the people that never experienced it, I can be glad. It's like, I mean, it wasn't bad long term, but you know, the short term, like the shock I had was so bad. I thought I was gonna die. Like, it's hard to describe the feeling, but it's like, it was like normal dreaming, and then at one point, I could just hear the air in my ears. Like, I could hear like very loud air all of a sudden, like from my dream. And then it felt like there was like, it felt like someone was pulling me by my feet, but also like something was in my throat and also my teeth hurt. Like, it was pretty bad. But gladly I was able to move my body. That's like the first thing you want to try when you have a sleep paralysis. Is like, you know, try to move like just a little bit, like your feet, your legs, and then, you know, you'll move more and then you'll hopefully wake up. That's why I did it. I was gladly able to control it because holy shit, sleep paralysis is not fun. I read all the time. It doesn't really bother me that much. To me, it's just fine. What's going on? I'm glad. Your experience of never experienced lucid dream too, but I like try. Lucid dream is cool. I didn't do it that much though. I suck at lucid dreaming, but it's fun. It is fun. If Steven doesn't try to do anything, he just sits in a corner of the stairs. That's sweet. But yeah. I mean, my demon didn't do anything either. He was just like standing there. But I could feel shit with on my body. No, I should rephrase that. I could feel parts of my body like hurting or like being, you know, paralyzed, stuff like that. Inkya sleep demon. He's just a bit shy. But yeah, let's stop about talking negative things like sleep demons. It is an interesting topic though, for sure. I haven't talked about this in a while. But yeah, if you ever get a sleep demon, sleep paralysis demon, try to move your body as much as possible and they might disappear. Hopefully. It's almost time to reset the music. Or it turns quiet and I don't notice that it turned quiet. Been here since 3 AM, keeping the stream as background noise, very relaxing, just chatting here. Oh yeah. I think that's the ideal thing, you know, for a stream to be. Just something nice to accompany you while doing something else. So I'm glad it's relaxing. Visui demon. I never had a Visui demon. But I'd imagine having sleep paralysis with a VR headset on. That's the worst thing ever. Like sleep paralysis with VR headset on. Oof. I would not like that at all. I feel like the weight would be like. Ugh. Yeah. So what time will I be awake though? It is 10:14 p.m. I'll be awake until I don't want to stream anymore. I like doing live streams because I get to talk to people. I mean, I like doing live streams because I get to talk to people. So, we're on one team. I have a friend who only sleeps in VR, but I don't like the way it sits on my face. Yeah, in most cases, I mean, I have slept in VR like once or twice, like properly with the headset on. But it just sits on my nose bone too much. So I usually just get comfy and like hang out with my friends, and then I just fall asleep. Like before I actually fall asleep, I'll put the headset away, and then just sleep like normal, and then wake up with like messages. And I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that's the only thing why I'm doing VC. I want to be greeted by all of my friends in the morning. So that's why I personally do it. And having company before falling asleep was nice. Also, Hari, thank you so much for the 10 pollen dollars. I'm not sure what they're called. Can you enlighten me? I'm very curious what the currency is called in Poland. But yeah, boy, thank you so much. Polish zloty. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. But yeah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. I love money. Woo! But yeah, thank you. Thank you. But other people like to sleep in VR though. I still don't understand that. For me personally, it's, while you're sleeping, a lot of people join your world and, like write a little message for you that you can read when you wake up. That's pretty cool because it makes you feel wanted and loved. And what was I gonna say? Also for me personally, I just like the company before falling asleep, just chilling. It's like equivalent to chilling in a Discord VC and like talking and then, just falling asleep. I think that's the appeal. Like having someone to fall asleep with, because humans have never been as lonely as these days, so yeah. So many years on YouTube, and this is the first time I did the super chat. Hey, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very cool. Thank you for going all the way to, set up your card and stuff. Don't donate too much though. Take care of your money. Can't sleep with that, and it puts pressure on my neck and wakes me up. Yep. I'm a professional neck pain haver, so I understand it. Do you have feature of Instagram? I do not have Instagram. I only have Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. I'm actually still working on the Discord server. But once again, like, I still need moderation. I'm unfamiliar with like moderation tools, so I gotta familiarize myself with that. Hello, Ark. Got your own too. Maybe. This question came back to mind. What would you say would be your biggest psychological fear? I think it's the fear of... I'm not sure. I don't like being dependent on, like, people that depend on me too much. I don't think I like that. That's like my biggest fear, like too many people, or, you know, one person really like depending on me, or, you know, their own mental health. I think that's a big fear. Or like, I don't know if that even counts. If you want like a more common answer, I guess it would be like kind of like fear of being forgotten. Like, I don't want to be forgotten. Like, I would like to be remembered by at least, you know, the people that I like, people around me, family, friends. The goat or two. It's the goat or two. Hell yeah. Those would be my fears. Arcane glider, it's tempting. No, don't. No more. No more. No more gambling. It's a serious discussion. Not that serious, but yeah. There's some deep topics today for sure. Some deep/uncomfortable topics, maybe for some people. Sorry for talking about, you know, that kind of stuff a lot, but I think these kind of conversations are interesting, to say the least. Yeah. If you're not fine with these type of topics, you can always just, you know, not watch the stream. Not just you, Charlie, but, you know, anyone. If you don't feel comfortable with, you know, sleeping paralysis demons or, you know, psychological fears, then please watch some cute bunny videos or something. But I think these topics are generally interesting. So it's not, it's, I won't ban deep topics, but, you know. That's arguably true though, Hori. Deep topics at night, they just hit different. You know, when you're at a sleepover and you're just talking. Kind of vibe. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do you possess bunny? I used to have 2 little bunnies, but I don't have them anymore. I want to get bunnies again, but I forgot a lot of stuff. And I would like, if I would ever get bunnies, I would like them to live a good, happy life. So right now I wouldn't get bunnies, because I just forget stuff too quick. Like I'm just irresponsible. I'm the type of person that only mentally replies to messages without actually replying to messages and hurting the person in the process, so I don't think I'm ready for another pet yet. Or it's just that the last discussion I was on stream, this discussion was cereal coffee or cereal orange juice. Don't remind me. That was bad. That was a bad conversation. Guys, do not put cereal in your coffee. Please. It's unhinged. Actual unhinged behavior. Yeah, that was unhinged. Or the ketchup talk. Ketchup, tomato sauce, tomato soup, and what was it? Tomato juice, I think. Yeah. Hello, no. I was no idea, bro. That's smart. I thought I was like, no idea, bro, or something. No idea, bro. Hello, welcome to the stream. My family and military employees presently have been security guard. Work I understand side custody. I mean, they're not very serious, but you know, they might remind someone of, you know, their own fears or something bad. So, just making sure everyone's comfortable. Because that's what we're here for, right? Just chilling, chatting. Today I cooked rice with soy milk diluted in water, and it was fine. Sounds interesting. I actually have tried putting cereal in coffee. It was in fact not good. Of course it wasn't good. Why would you try it? Actually, oh my god, I had an unhinged thought today when I was eating breakfast. I had cereal and I was like, I'm eating the cereal with milk. But isn't milk like similar to water? Like what if I would put water in my cereal? What would it taste like? And then I immediately discarded that thought. I'm never gonna try that out again, but I was curious for a fraction of a second. I just remembered that. Milk soup or water soup? Tastes way too sugary, actually. Stretch. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to stretch. Old bones. Intense muscles. No, you don't need to try coffee cereal. That's okay. You don't have to try coffee cereal. The glider too didn't like it, so take the word. Sounds like the first step to cereal and coffee. No. Please. Okay, if you drink water and think of it like it can. Yeah, if you. That's what I was thinking. Like, if you close your eyes and just eat the cereal with water, would you notice? Because water, I guess milk is a bit thicker than water, but not that much, right? Also, when we wanted some milk, absolutely unhinged. It was just a thought I had. I wasn't saying, "Oh yes, I will try it." I was just saying, I was thinking, you know. Your voice is so calm. Like, damn. Thank you so much. I'm sleepy. Sorry. Milk has taste. I mean, it does have taste, but is it that much taste? You know, water also has taste. It's like... That's a thinker. That's a thinker for sure. The fat and protein and content in milk I had out. Yeah, I guess that's true. There, it's fat in milk, but yeah. Oh, neck really hurts. Oh shit. It's time to loop again. So we have reached 10 hours and 10 minutes. Jeez. You guys are talkative. Talkative today, huh? Yes, I was actually just adjusting my posture. It fluctuates a lot, I think. I'm just surprised by how much people are chatting. Because I started my first stream with the expectation that no one joins, but here we are. That's cool. Thank you, YouTube, for recommending me. But also, YouTube, why do you take so much from my super chat? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm very thankful YouTube allows people like me to make, you know, some pocket money while, you know, doing what I like. But yeah, guys, posture check. And also water check. Oh yeah, I think hot water tastes sweet. I think hot water generally has a more sweet taste than cold water to me. I don't know why. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's all I'm gonna say. Arc was arcing your back. Bruh. I have some witty people in my chat, I swear. Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a different time. That's hard to figure out when you're doing YouTube. What time people like, what time people watch. Yes, thank you, Seta. I forgot to mention that. If you want to donate a lot of money, like per super chat, let's say like $20 and up, you can just do that per coffee. I'll get like more of the actual money will arrive at me and not YouTube. Just to remind you that I'm not saying you have to donate, but if you want to donate a lot, don't do it per super chat, but per coffee. I mean, under 10 euros, it's fine. But if it's a big amount, YouTube will probably like to take a lot of that. And you know, I assume if you donate to me, you want to donate to me and not YouTube, so just saying. But yeah, thank you, Zeta, for pointing that out. I actually forgot about that. Or forgot to mention. Hello, Rudy. Hi, Tai. Hi, Tai. Moi. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, if you want a super chat, if it's more convenient for you, sure. Sure. My name is the Glider too, because Glider will already take it. That's sad. But yeah. Only donate if you have the money for it, and if you want to support me. You're already supporting me by watching, so thank you very much for watching. Hell yeah. People are saying that you're extreme of the cooking stream. That's what the people are saying, but we're not living in a democracy on this channel. This is a dictatorship. I will call the shot. Wahaha. Cooking stream does sound fun though. My nationality, I am German. I'm just a German countryside gal. It's not democracy, it's managed democracy. I manage the democracy, okay? So no, this may not be a cooking stream, but the stream is cooking. You guys are cooking. Cooking up the stupidest chats I've ever seen. I'm just kidding. Apparently hot water can taste different from cold water because the heat releases gas and then with composite current, making fires more noticeable. Oh, I've learned something today. That's interesting. I like that. My name is Horigama because I tried streaming and making various videos and I got 200k subs. Not having to continue. First of all, very cool. I like content creators. I love small content creators. And second of all, 1k subs? Pretty good. Hell yeah. But yeah, the time thing, that's understandable. I feel like once I actually get a job, Lamau, I'm gonna have to, well, not lie dormant, but make less videos on YouTube. Which is sad, but that's the reality of things. But there's still a few months, like 2 months until I graduate, so doing my best. We're cooking cereal and coffee. You're not cooking cereal and coffee. YouTube used to be more people friendly before Google potted. I mean, it used to be just a website centered around people, you know, YouTube, so I guess that's true. Someone the Helldivers. I'm glad someone got the managed democracy reference. I bet you can sing with that calm voice of yours. On the contrary, I cannot sing. I can only sing songs that are like within my range. Because I'm not used to singing. Like, I'm not used to using my head voice while singing. It's pretty hard. So I just sound stupid while singing and I have issues with breathing. But thank you. One day I'll try, maybe. One day I'll try. Would you ever do a German... would you ever do a stream in German? I'm not sure. I mean, here and there, you know, early in the stream, I was speaking some German and some French, so... Like, if there's a chat in another language that I can speak somewhat in, I'll respond in that, but I don't think I'll do a dedicated language stream. I think I'll keep it mostly in English, just because, you know, 30% of viewers statistically are American, and, you know, English is the global language, so... Japanese stream when... If you send a Japanese chat, I'll respond in Japanese. if I understand it. If not, then I need someone to translate. If it's too complicated. Can you speak French? I learned it in school. And it sucks. But I can like rhyme together stuff. I guess. I don't know. How many Helldivers are in chat right now? Helldivers, raise your hands. I love the new update of Helldivers. It's so fun. It's so fun. Have a cup of liberty. Thank you so much for all the compliments, YN. Very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. The bunnies are thinking. Posture. Posture. Oh, shoulders. Neck. Oh. Let me get up for a second. Let me get up. Poster check. Poster. Can't. Have we played see-through? It's a banger game on free Epic. It's free on Epic Games? I wanted to try that for the longest time. See-through looks so cool. See-through looks so cool. I want to try see-through. Yeah, guys, that's stretch. Sorry for the camera. It's not made for me standing up. How much did it cost for the design of your model? So the base model is Manukata. I think around 5,000 yen. 5,000 yen. The clothes got gifted to me by a good friend, so that's free. And the hair, I think the hair was about like 800 yen. Plus the eye texture, it's like 300 yen. Around like 6,100 yen, I think. So, not that expensive. Have the lights on your avatar. Yeah, I added some rim lighting to the clothes and the hair. And I think it looks great. Hopefully, it looks great. Very good price. It is a booth model. It's not a dedicated 3D modeled thing. How many languages can you speak actually? I can speak a few. I can speak German, English, comfortably. I can speak Japanese conversationally. I have learned French. I can kind of understand Chinese because, you know, Japanese uses similar characters. Not everything, definitely not, but I can understand some Japanese, some Chinese, and I can like speak like basic sentences like 你好,我叫 Nera, 我学过中文等不好. Problem is the tones. I probably just butchered all the tones and I'll get killed by all Chinese people. All of them. Because my tones are so bad. But yeah. I can also read Hangul, but I can't speak Korean. I can only read Hangul. And yeah. Weird question, but you're in a gacha phase as well. I used to play a lot of gacha games. I didn't spend any money, but I used to be pretty addicted to some gacha games. It's funny how one can learn different languages and still understand dice of another language. True. True, true. Nice, I'm also learning Chinese too. Let's go! Chinese is such a cool language, but I gave up because I'm focusing on, you know, improving on the languages I know already, so. 2 languages is already amazing, imagine learning that many. I mean, with learning, I don't mean learning with the goal of fluency. By learning, I mean trying it out, seeing if it works for me, learning a bit, not taking it too seriously. It's more of a hobby to me, really. than anything else. Added you a long time ago for the cafe, never accepted. So sorry that I didn't see the friend request, but yeah, the cafe is it's not really a thing right now. You know, the person I was doing it with is, you know, doing their own things, and I'm also doing my own things. So it's just like it was cool doing them, but you know, it's getting harder and harder to like, you know, get like the times right, stuff like that. Because it was more like a thing we did like by the vibe instead of, you know, like planning it thoroughly. So yeah. In EU, knowing more languages give you additional work buzzwords, and just pretty much requirement for many jobs. That's true. Knowing more languages is always good. I like Chinese sense of humor. Learning Chinese is fun to learn, but yeah, I like the characters. If it's traditional Chinese, I don't like the simplified characters. Some of them just look so ugly. I mean, easier to write for sure, and faster to write, but ugly. Closest thing I learned to a different language was cursive writing, and I forgot it all because I never had to write a letter using a website. I just saw one from 15s, 300s. True. True. I have an idea actually. What if I like challenge. I stand up for 5 minutes and stream standing up for 5 minutes. Because holy shit, everything. Oh, that's 25 cents for this jar. Everything hurts. I'm getting old. Bacha moment. I am now standing. Isn't this absolute Narazawa? Like, I wish I learned Spanish over cursive. Spanish is so cool. Sexy language. My headset was not charging. The cable is in, but it was not charging. I hate it when this happens. I'm on 16%. Oh god, I just checked. Let me check the cable. Sometimes it does this thing where it says it's charging, but whether or not it's charging is a mystery. I'm glad I checked, because it would be bad if the stream ran landed, wouldn't it? Hope it's charging now. If not, I'm gonna scream. I actually don't scream. I actually don't know how to scream. I cannot scream, but I'll scream internally. Push-up stream. I'll not do push-ups. I'm oh god. I'm not not fit like that. Also, my boobs are clipping through the clothes. I just realized that. I'm a little bit clumsy, huh? Let me just get in a position where they don't clip. Like this. Although I must look so silly in real life right now. You have to imagine I'm wearing a VR headset and I'm talking to the air the entire time, so. Hell yeah. Standing up was good. I like standing up. Then, and full body OLS. I'm on 3-point tracking with full body estimation, so I can kind of move without trackers, but not really. Like fake tracking, yeah. I'm guessing most of us in our shrimp posture are probably in bed struggling with holy unemployment. Me too, man. Me too. Hell yeah. I am on air. Yeah, pretty much. Not on one leg. Okay, let me try to go on one leg. Oh shit. Okay. This is easy. What the hell? This is easy. How long can I hold it? Quest user by any chance? No, I'm a Pico 4 user. PC VR. Reality doesn't exist when you are in VR. VR posture is VR posture. Oh god, I'm falling. Oh wait, no. I'm keeping my balance. Reading chat while holding my leg up is pretty interesting. Have you checked out Lost Area yet? The VR chat world. I have not. That sounds interesting. Lost Area. What's it about? I feel like I'm way more talkative than like when I'm standing up for some reason. I'm more casual. Have you watched Arcane? I have watched season 1 of Arcane a few years. Oh shit, I'm falling. No, I'm not. Oh, okay, I fell. I fell on my bed. I cannot keep my balance. Anyways, I thought so too, but apparently I can't sit on my leg for a long time. Anyways, I've watched season 1 of Arcane a few years after it came out with my sister and a friend of my sister, and it was pretty good. Animation is just awesome. I'm not a League fan, but the animation was good. I didn't like the story that much, so sorry. I like the characters though. But what I didn't like is, it's gonna be a stupid autistic rant, but I didn't like how the internet like dissected Arcane so much. Like I saw so many like theory videos and like YouTube shorts, and it kind of annoyed me at some point because everyone was like pointing out every scene of Arcane being like super genius, which is true. Arcane is full of good, like, you know, like scenes and, you know, animation and stuff, but at some point you just gotta like stop milking it for like, you know, I mean, it's interesting, like theories and stuff. Theory crafting is always interesting, but I feel like there was a lot of Arcane videos, and I didn't like that much. But the series itself, I love it. I like the first season. Not sure about the second one. I haven't watched yet, but probably watch it like 5 years from now, just like the first one. I'm not up to date with anything. I'm actually Batang. Actually just a grandma. Just a pretty world. Cool, cool, cool. I wanna go. I wanna go there. Who is your favorite character of Arcane? I forgot the name. Ah, the father figure. Was his name Victor? I forgot. It was a while ago. Doesn't equation for any student does it pass through the origin 0 or 0 or not? I'm so sorry, RKSJ GPT, but I'm not ready for math. Any type of math. I've written my last math exam and I feel liberated. So I don't want to think about that. Nero-san, yes, it is I. Man, standing is surprisingly really good. Guys, I've been sleeping on standings for so long. Standing is so nice. Gotta show up my whole model, you know? Not just the face. Goodbye, mathematics. Yeah, I don't want to think about maths anymore. Who's your favorite character from Harry Potter? I never... Okay, I'm one of the people that doesn't like or that doesn't love or hate Harry Potter. I'm one of the people that watched the second part of the last movie because someone wanted to watch it with me. And that's all I know about Harry Potter, and I already forgot everything. So I could not tell you who my favorite character from Harry Potter is. Maybe Harry Potter. I'm not sure. I was never a big fan. I'm pretty indifferent about Harry Potter. No. I, in general, don't like series that much. I'm more of a movie fan, maybe? I mean, I was. Not that much anymore, but yeah. What fandoms are you in? I wouldn't consider myself being in a certain fandom. Like, I just like observing stuff from a distance. Like, I watch stuff, and then I'm done. I don't do, like, hardcore fangirling. Whatever. You shouldn't sleep on throwing stuff, too. I can ooh, throwing stuff. Throwing stuff sounds fun. I want to throw, like, a big object against the wall. I want to let out my pent-up frustrations and anger. What am I saying? I feel like I'm getting less and less okay the more I stream in a row. It's fun though. I love this. Final Destination or Mission Impossible? Mission Impossible, I'm a sucker for spy stuff. I love Mission Impossible. Bodaro, yes, Butchie the Rock is cool. I watched more when I was younger, but I don't remember because it was mostly my sister forcing me to watch. I've watched Bocchi the Rock a few years ago, and since then I can't watch any other anime because it was just so good. So watch Bocchi the Rock. That's all I can. That's all I can say. Are you an artist? Yeah, I draw from time to time. I also do graphic design. That's in fact what I'm majoring in. So you could call me an artist, I guess. Doesn't mean my art is good, but I am an artist. It's a good stress relief hobby for me personally, like drawing. Second season of Watcher has already been announced. I know. I knew since the beginning, since they announced the movie recap, that they're gonna do a second season because, you know, if they do a movie, like logically, if they do a movie recap, that's gonna drive up merch sales, right? Because, you know, people are rewatching and thinking, oh, let's buy some more merch. And, you know, with merch sales means more budget, and more budget means second season, and we're getting a second season, so I can't wait for that. I wanna watch right now. Man, I need to watch some more peak Naruto Rock when I actually tried to play bass for a while. And by try to play, I mean dun 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 dun, and that's it. The basic riff from something. The song title was something with water. I forgot what it was. But, oh shoo! Oh god, I just moved. My friends are making me watch Blank Butler at the moment. Oh, my sister used to like that a lot, I think. Sebastian? If I'm correct? I'm not sure. Basic. Look, look, look. Look, look, look. Lots of people have pen up persuasion, that's how I read your legs. I think a few people have made it's just like no. I would love to do that. I get pretty mad at stuff, but I don't let that anger out, you know? Like, I'm just like, I just like take a really deep breath and like close my eyes and I'm like, ooh, it'll be better, it'll be better. So, getting that frustration out, that sounds like a good idea. Should do that sometime. Just the urge to destroy something. But I've been standing, guys. Isn't this so cool? You should stand too. Actually, it'd be weird to watch a stream while like standing, but stand from time to time. Got try ratios. Sounds very cool. Streaming internally, but outside I'm bunny. Yeah, I'm just like a small round, like a bunny, innocent, but inside I'm like, I want to make you explode with my mind. Kind of a. Just watch my pillow video hard. Oh, I scream into my pillow sometimes. So I'm like, man, why does the world, you know, work the way it works? Kind of thing. 5 genre of movies. Action. My dad has showed me action movies from a very young age. So I'm biased to anything that has cool explosions, cool badass guys. Bonus points if they're like bald and have like 2 lines of dialogue, and guns. I've erased the American way, huh? When things frustrate me, I get the urge to take a nap. I get the urge to avoid the thing that frustrates me, which frustrates me even further. I have a standing desk. I actually use a standing desk, but I sit at it most of the time. I tried doing Blender once while standing up, and I didn't get anything done. How do people like use a keyboard while standing? It's like so hard. Like what? Yeah, it's a cool thing though. I would like to use it more. Die Hard. Hell yeah, I love Die Hard. 最初にやった時は日本語あんまりできなかった気がするけど、まあ、ペラペラでめっちゃ上手にやってるんで、気になることは勉強を教えてください。なんだろうな。 まあね、なんか途中でなんか日本人の友達が、まあできたんだから、なんかなんか毎日日本語喋ってて、なんかどんどん上手くなる説があるんだけど、わかんないよな。まあね、やっぱなんか周りの人がなんか日本語喋ると、なんか自分もなんか自然に身につけるみたいな感じかな ?I think. What social media are you on? I am on Twitter. That's all social media I have. Very sorry for all the Instagram users. Yes, check the description or the pinned message on the Snapchat. Thank you, Glider. Dad, Godzilla, Home Alone. And we have Xmas already. Lol. I like Die Hard. I like anything. Terminator. Terminator's good. Terminator, Die Hard. That's like the old ones. Also like John Wick if you're talking about a bit newer. The cinematography and choreography is just great. I love John Wick. What else? Anything that has guns. I guess I'm American at heart. My fellow Americans, we do the hell everything. For Super America, oh my god. Fun fact, I like this set of clothes because the scrunchie comes with it, and I usually just wear a scrunchie around my wrist at all times. I don't know, I think it looks cute in my opinion. Just random thought that I needed to share with you. なるほどね。なんか明確になんか教えられないけど、そんな感じかな。あと、まあ、なんか日本人と、なんか最初に会った時、なんか前もって、なんか訂正してくれたら、なんかありがたいよっていうか、まあ、それ言ったらさ、ちょっと上手くなると思うかも。わかんないけど。そうそうそう。They will never take our way of life. Our very way of life is in danger. How old are you if like shared? I am 19, soon to be 20. I don't want to be 20. But no way around it. Please. I just want to be like 14 again and not think about anything. I just have some little accessories or sneakily adapt to your hostile outfit. Yeah, little Easter eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, I wanna add more bunny themed stuff, but it's hard to find good bunny themed stuff. I'm adding to add like little pompons, whatever they're called, like little like bunny ribbon thingies for my twin tails. I think that'd be cute, but gotta find that. Also bunny ears, but it's hard to come by good bunny ears because some are too floppy, some are too long. I want the perfect one that fit just, you know, me. And also on streams, it's hard to show off the bunny ears because, you know, I'm always like, the top of my head is not really fully exposed. Even if the camera's like close. Drink a shot every time you hear Nanka, I get it, I'm saying. I don't know, I'm just a Nanka enjoy here. So I need time to think. I learned Japanese. Chilling. Getting, like, you know, talking with friends. I'm not good at Japanese. But, like, speaking. But I would consider myself okay at all of the theoretical stuff. Like reading, grammar, etc. Yeah, I want shorter bunny ears. And of course, I can take the longer ones and make them shorter, like in Unity. But I'm lazy. I just want good bunny ears that I can just put on. I want to spend so much time. Being this good at Japanese, I just learned language at 19 to the point of having others to learn is amazing. I mean, you know, one of the best things to learn is to learn something to teach it, because you gotta have a very thorough understanding of it, right? So I like that. Have Miu ears. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I wish there was Miu ears. I need to look that up. But yeah, people around me, I've always been hanging out with like older people than myself. So I've actually like they've always told me like, oh, you should try it as much as possible while you're young. So I just tried learning languages as soon as possible. I'm not the person in my age group who knows the most languages, but I don't really care. I'm satisfied with myself, and I'm very grateful there was people around me that told me to, you know, while I have all of the time to, you know, study as much as possible, try out as much things as possible, and yeah. Bird animal. I like bunnies, if you don't know. And also seals. Seals are also out there. Bunnies and seals are very cute. I like seals. They're so floppy. They have a lot of hug potential, you know? Hello, anonymous user. I won't sleep. Thank you so much. My headset is still not charging, so I will sit down and have a serious conversation with my cable. Hello, charging cable. Can you charge, please? I'm gonna die. Maybe I should put it in a different plug. Alright, please just let me charge. The problem is it shows the charging icon. It shows the charging icon, so it's like... Man, what am I supposed to do? Charging icon doesn't charge. If not, I'm gonna have to end the stream in like 10 minutes or something. If everything survives. Also, I learned Chinese and my teacher gave up. I mean, that sucks. If your teacher gives up, if your teacher isn't invested, then, you know, I think, how are you supposed to learn it? 日本人と話したりって言ってたのはごめん、聞き取れなかった。大体そんな感じ。なんか最初にはあんまりいなかったんだけど、なんか途中で、look at it and stuff なんか、ね、途中で、なんとなくできてたんだけど、まあ今ね、なんか友達の環境かな、まあ日本語話さないとダメっていう感じだから。そうそう。なんか日本語をなんか毎日日本語喋れないといけないから、どんどん上手くなってきてるかな。まあもう、まだそんなに上手くないんだけど、だいたいそんな感じ。Seals will have a lot of service area. Exactly. I could be so dry at Japanese and any language really if I just could see better. 5 basic summaries just because of how mind fog. Then take care of your body first and your mind before you try that. Maybe it's... I hope it's not discharging faster because I'm streaming. Oh, I think it's charging now. I think it was a plug. It went from 11 to 12%. We're back. We're so back. My favorite animal is the flamboyant cuttlefish and the leaf sheep. The stream ends suddenly. It's been good. It has been a good stream. I love this stream. Good topics, good topics. Okay, let me adjust the camera as well. Here we are. Hello. Hello. Okay. いいね、それが一番かな。ちょっと日本語聞き取り話したりと。私もそう思ってる。Yes. 安静です。You see those two animals cute as well. Sounds cute. They already sound cute. Leaf sheep. Sounds cute. Sounds like a Pokemon. The new idea when anime gets a lot of samurais. When I'm saying a lot, I mean a lot. I don't watch much anime, but I agree. Like, I think it can be very unnecessary. I'm glad Butchie doesn't have that, but yeah, it's like could have also done without, but I guess it's part of, you know, the tropes that people like, so nothing you can do much about it. I'm not sleeping. I'm just lying down because my neck hurts. Okay? Why is my avatar going up though? That is the question. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually getting really sleepy after standing up for such a long while, for like 20 minutes. It's too much standing up. Need I fly? I fly. I don't know, it's the first step to falling asleep. No, it's not. It's not the first step. I will not fall asleep. Hello, Azumani. Welcome to the stream. Why can't you sleep? Because I'm streaming. Time to do a sleep stream. Farm donations while I'm sleeping. Oh yeah. Sleep ticking bomb. No, guys, it's not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. Look, I'm holding my hands up. I'm awake. I'm awake. Perfectly awake. I think it has gotten a little late for work. I'll still do something though. Even if it's just 30 minutes. I'm planning until I can't do it anymore. Which might be pretty soon or, you know, in a bit. Now sleepiness is continuing. Everyone sleep. I sleep until the stream has 0 viewers. All of you have to go to sleep before me, and then I sleep. No, don't go, please. Don't go, don't go. I just realized that the worst marketing strategy. Are you okay with sharing what your passion is? Do you mean like hobby-wise? Or what do you mean by that? Death sentence. Hi Spark, welcome to the stream. Hong Shu no 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 no. Alright, Glider is already sleeping. Couldn't inspire me to pick up Japanese again after 2 years. Hell yeah! I wish you the very best with your Japanese. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're having fun learning. Hell yeah. So yeah, watching that video. Very important homework. Everyone should go and watch my videos after the stream. Waha. Put some ice water in your face, it will keep you better awake. That's what I do. I have to cram in years of work in one day when the exam is tomorrow. Oh man. Sounds tough. I never did that. The only time something like that happened to me is when I had to wake up and my sister threw a cold, like wet towel in my face. Like a fish. It felt like a fish. like floppy fish she was throwing in my face. Made me very, very sad. You know, people are getting inspired. Just do one. Just do like one whatever. Or one day. Boom. Alright. I'll leave you guys to your own devices for real quick. I really gotta go to the toilet. So, I don't know. Continue that rock, paper, scissors game from earlier or something. I'll be right back. Please don't ask any interesting questions. I won't be able to answer them for a while. I'll go to the toilet. Be right back. Be right back. God, what? I'm in the wall. Ah. Ah. Hold up, I drifted. Hello. I'm back. Alright. Okay, hello guys. Hello. What were we talking about? Let me scroll up. Hello again. Thank you. Let me see what you guys were talking about. The nice bunnies only playing a bit of. No need to scroll. What do you mean no need to scroll? Did you do something bad? Wait, what happened? Hold on, let me scroll up. Jesus Christ! Who did this? Theta! No! I mean, thank you so much. 20! 20 is insane. 20 is insane. That's insane. What? Why do you think I wouldn't scroll up? I'm curious what you guys are talking about. Theta! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for 20 gifted members. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Thank you so much. We all appreciate it. But you also, to your credit, you guys also played rock, paper, scissors. Why is the chat more active when I'm gone? Do I just have to leave more often? Still leave more often. Actual kanemochi. Still a green glider. Yeah, I just realized that, but it's okay. No, don't. That's good. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Part of the green sea. Wait, Hori is a member now too? Oh no, never mind. But yeah, thank you so much for the 20 gifted members. Yeah, my chat rate went up from like 7 to 15 when I went. Come on, guys. Thank you so much, though. Theta, that's very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. We have reached 3 hours. Whoa, another 3-hour stream. I'm getting good at this streaming thing, guys. Hell yeah, 3 hours. Yep. 3 entire hours. At least we're awake. Yeah. That was the goal of the whole thing. I actually haven't stayed up until 11 PM. It is 11 PM right now. I haven't stayed up this long in such a long while. It's a world premiere with you guys. I'm gonna look forward to these streams. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's fine to stay up. It's okay. Not doing anything on Saturday anyways. Except for doing the usual. Nezu! Thank you for the 20! Oh my god! Thank you for the 20 gifted member. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No glider yet though. No green glider. Thank you so much, but if it's impossible. It's impossible. Thank you so much, Nezu, for the 20. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I really didn't mean to restart the game. You don't have to be sorry. At the end of the day, it's money. It's money I'm getting, so I'm fine. I'm fine with getting money, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to spend that much money. You know, you can also just watch. Just watch. Yeah, they're the MVPs for sure. Thank you so much. God, that's a lot of money. The goats, actual goats. We need a lot of money to turn glider green. I feel like everyone will be green before glider will be green. Oh man. The goats of the chat. Yeah, it is the goats. Glider just has a really good dodge build, you know. Thank you guys. Now I have 40 more members that I have to add to my document, like list of members who I have added. So I can like put that at the end of the video. Dude, the next video is gonna be insane. Like, the list will be so long. I don't even know how I'll do that. I think I'll actually have to make like a graphic. What is the spam? No spam, please. Thank you. Right, you do that. Yeah, I do that. Dodge crit. I don't think I'll I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll read them out loud anymore. I think I'll put them on screen and be like, thank you so much, everyone. Because, Jesus, that is a lot of members. I should make more member streams. Member stream tomorrow, guys? Member stream tomorrow? 3 hours long outro. Yeah, it's gonna be a list like zoom. Every day making more work for me. Yeah, guys, come on. But thank you so much for watching and also for the memberships, of course. That's crazy. So many card givers. Yeah, so most people won't extend. But I'll still, you know, honor them. Like, I've made it a principle to just write everyone down who has, in one way or another, given me money. So they'll always be on the list, no matter how long their membership is. Because, you know, every cent, you know, that's a meal, that's a drink. So, computer list stream. I hope she becomes popular. I mean, I hope I become popular too, but not too popular. A lot of pressure. It does stuff with you mentally, for sure, so... I like the community we have right now. I'm very glad. We got like a more tight-knit than I expected community. What time do you usually stream at? I stream at the morning when I wake up, or I want to stream more at times like these in the evening. My time at the evening, at least. Not for a lot of people. Yeah, they I mean, the members that are gifted haven't given me money, but, you know, I am getting money, like, if you think about it, like, per member. So, I guess it counts. I'll just count every member. Every member is valuable. Every viewer is very valuable. Wish I could shout out every viewer, but that's a bit difficult. Yes, your name will be there too. Any kind of money will be on the list. Any kind of donation. On one hand, I would like more people to on the other. That's the thing. If the channel grows, there's gonna be way more people, and it's gonna be way harder to maintain this kind of atmosphere. Like I like it this way. This is perfect. This is more than what I wanted. I didn't even want this. Like, I mean, it's cool to have now, but I didn't think initially, oh, I'm gonna live stream with 50 concurrent viewers. You know, 50 is think about a room with 50 people. How do people manage streams with thousands of people? You know, I could not do that. I don't think I would be ready for that. I like this size. I don't want to become big. I wouldn't mind if I became big, but it's definitely a switch in your mentality. You know, your mental will definitely switch a lot. I'm gifted, I'll become a member. Time is it for you? It's 11:22 p.m. right now. I'll sleep if I need, but... yeah, probably in like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Let's say 20 minutes. Let's chill for 20 minutes, and then I'll head off to sleep. Oh. OBS Studio disconnected. Huh? Okay, we connection successful. I just got a weird message from OBS. That's weird. That's good. I mean, I would try to maintain casual talking streams, but, you know, having a lot of members puts a lot of expectations, you know, on you and stuff like that. There will be more people saying weird and bad things, you know, You guys are all nice. You guys are all nice and sweet. I like that. More people means more stuff to maintain, right? The atmosphere being ruined is the reason I quit stream on Twitch, so yeah. I mean, you told us about that, right? So, don't want that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I still try to react to messages, but sometimes the chat is hard to too fast for me. Yeah. Like, big streamers who just, like, never look, like, they look at their chat, but they just can't react, you know? And I understand that because there's a lot of viewers, right? Yeah, there's too many messages. You humanly can't, like, you know, react to everything. Unhinged talk, we get uncontrollable, more people. Yeah, exactly. Proper mods, moderation, more extensive word filters. Have a good night, Alpha 2.0. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Reto. That's nice. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, like every sane person, I think I would, like, theoretically, I would like becoming popular, but also, it's like, I like this, you know? I think I like this. The more people there are, the more bad things there will be. I feel like, and you know, the more, what I'm personally kind of afraid of is, you know, people not just being rude to me, but also other chatters. Like, you know, chatters coming here to find, you know, chill escape. Because I assume a lot of people watch me because, you know, it's like a chill stream, right? And just being like insulted. And I don't want to be the platform for that. I don't want to be the, you know, the place where a person insults another person. I don't like that. I really don't. So I would need some good mods for sure. Like very reliable people that can help with that. Because I want to be a happy channel. I want to have a cool community. So that's my stance on things. Thank you, Lenny. I'm glad that's helpful. This is all I want to hear. This is all I want to hear. Thank you. I'm glad it's helpful. Yeah, I mean, more subscribers is always nice. But even above 10,000 would be too much for my little bunny brain to comprehend. How do you comprehend 10,000 people? That's impossible. How do people comprehend 1,000,000 people? How do you visualize 1,000,000 people watching you? You know? Like that's so weird. Well, not weird, but that's so, I don't know. Versus good reality streams like this, the various things become tactic. That's true. I want to do more members only, now that we got too many members. Yeah, the numbers stopped making sense to me after 20. You know? Like, imagine being in a room with 20 people and you're talking in front of all of them. Is that scary? And it's like 100, 1,000, 2,000. No, we're at 3,000, 3,500 almost, I think. That's 500 people. It doesn't sound big if you think about the big YouTubers and, you know, the popular people, but 3,500 people? That's like a lot. That's too much. And I know not all 3,500 subscribers watch all of my stuff, of course not, but it's still a big number. Too big, too big. Never expected any of this would happen. 10,000 people is like, yeah, that is my whole hometown. It's like 10,000, 15,000 people. You're just a chill person to talk to, and I hope you have a great day. Chat, thank you for answering. Be at your door. Thank you for being nice. Thanks everyone who's here, chatting, or just, you know, watching, or being nice. This is not a, you know, it's not a thing that you can expect from everyone. Like, I'm glad there's a lot of mature people. Actually, when I check my analytics, most people are actually 18 plus on my channel, which I think is really cool. Because I'm frankly afraid of children that have no filter and just see whatever they want. And I'm sure there's some 18, but below 18 people. I've recently gotten like, that has been like kind of rising. But before my streams, pretty much, I had only 18 plus, which is cool. I like mature people. I mean, kids can also be mature, but I'm just generally scared of kids. No filter. They'll just say whatever. They'll say the truth. 2000 is my entire hometown. Getting that many views on a video makes me really happy. Right? 2000. 2000. It's crazy. 100. 200. That's enough already. Yeah. You know, when I hold a presentation in class, that's like in front of 20 people. And I'm nervous as hell. You know? Like 20 people's already enough. Yeah, the YouTube analytics, yeah, they just take your, the age you gave as face value, so there's probably a lot of people that put 18 plus, even though they're not 18, which makes sense, this is the internet, people are about their age all the time. And also YouTube only counts like the last 28 days in terms of analytics, so they do fluctuate. Because they want to show you relevant data, not all-time data. Makes sense. So yeah. Actually, YouTube thought I was under 18 for the longest time because I didn't want to send in my ID. Because it's bothersome. Like taking my ID out of my wallet, taking a good photo of it, and then sending it, but I did it. Forever 19. Hell yeah. Guys, we made it. You have helped me stay awake. Isn't that crazy? Yep, they verified ID. For advanced features, like there's like certain like steps when you become a channel that uploads stuff. There's like certain steps. So I am monetized. I have the members functionality, and for that I had to verify my identity and my address. They actually sent me a letter. So, yeah. Like a letter with a code. Because it's so official. Ooh. It's kind of scary. Yep. Setting thumbnails and such is also like an advanced feature apparently. Which is interesting. Yeah. I didn't plan to stay awake this long myself either. I thought it would be 30 minutes and then I'm snoozing. But I'm not. When I love streaming. Streaming is so fun. I used to stream on Twitch, and it was very frustrating. I appreciated having, 4 of my friends watch me. That was cool, and I love my friends for always supporting me. But if you're always streaming for the 4 same people, why don't you just screen share on Discord, You do want some people to watch if you're streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm really glad that there's people tuning in on YouTube. Very, very grateful. It's currently 3 AM. If it was any other day, I would have just run on Reels, but this wholesome content. Yeah, I hope you learned something or got inspired to do something. I don't know. In my country, they sent me a separate letter where they said your prize SMS indicates the code on the back of this letter instead. What? Stream is fun. Chat is good. Vibes are good. We get the usual goats. And also all of the silent watchers, Not everyone that's watching is, typing in the chat, so you, lurker, who is probably watching but not saying anything, I appreciate you too. So, thank you. Thank you, lurkers. You're the backbone of everything. Yeah, getting into VRC is good. It's full of good places, good people, and good for languages. That's why I started. This would be a good stream to sleep through. Fall asleep to. Go ahead. Go sleep. Interesting to know how many people actually use VRC. That'd be interesting to know as well. Because I always think that there's not many people that use VRChat. Because a majority of comments tell me like they're just getting into it, or like they never touched it, but they thought the avatar on the thumbnail was cute, so they just clicked the video. That's the strategy. Become an internet anime girl. People will watch you. Or click on your video at least. At the lurkies. What's up, lurkers? It's okay. It's okay to lurk. I also lurk. Like, I don't comment on anything on YouTube. I just watch. I'm a silent watcher. Very silent watcher. Never seen this channel before, and this stream just appeared on my recommend. It seems like peaked out. Hello, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. And thank you for the compliment. Hope it's helpful or entertaining. Stream. Using VRC for 7 years now. What? It's crazy. I've been at it since 2021, I think. But not actively. Where did you get your model made? Unity. You can also use Unity, the game engine, for your chat models. I didn't model it myself, I just took assets from a website called Booth that I really like and put it together, and this is me. Oh, a lot of new people. Hello, Ronim. First time here. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time. Yeah, VR chat can be pretty boring if you don't know where to look. I agree. I mean, that's why I didn't actively play until last year, you know? Like every 3 months, and then I get bored. So you really gotta find interesting people. It's getting pretty hard sometimes. It would be cool to do a VR chat meetup, to be honest. I think that'd be a cool idea. To do that, but then again, it's the same thing with, you know, bigger streams. I like that a chat, like, I like that we as viewers and streamer can like talk like this, but if it's like, you know, an actual like person instead of just text, you know, I think a lot of weird people could join. Yeah, it would definitely be hard to moderate. Especially because I would want an event to be fun and interactive, and you know, having to moderate by the side all the time would be hard. So I'd probably what I was thinking of right now as a potential method, probably not a final method that I would use, but one method would be, you know, to have people send me friend requests, and I would manually like approve the people by, you know, if I've seen the names before, if I know if they're, you know, if they have a tendency to be a better person than, you know, some random. If they don't, I'll just kick them. But I think that'd be the, like, I think a good first step. Group models usually made in Unity, or so Unity is used for putting stuff together and uploading stuff. The models themselves are made in Blender, the 3D software. Usually in Blender. I'm very thankful that I became your favorite streamer. I'm glad to hear that. I try my best. Thank you so much. Hope you keep watching. Banui test to allow people into the world like in the JP world. That'd be cool. to make my own world, but if I were to host a meetup like this, it would definitely be in, you know, a pre-made world, because I don't have the skill. I don't have the skill to make, you know, worlds for myself. Yeah, it's chaotic, and then also, you know, it's the internet. There's gonna be weird troll people, stuff like that. It's the only stream I talk in professional lurker. Yeah. I don't talk in any streams. I don't even talk in comments, like I said. Like, the only comments I read are the ones on my channel. Because, you know, it makes you feel good sometimes. The lurker too. I just get surprised when people say they made them on Unity since I only know it as a game engine. That's true. But, you know, VRChat is built onto Unity, so using the VRChat SDK too. Using the VRChat SDK, you can actually upload the avatars pretty easily. I'm glad I'm converting some people to watch streams. You know, I don't usually watch streams either. So, thank you. But I'm getting kind of sleepy, and we're nearing the 3 hour and 30-minute mark. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Glider. Yeah, role model. That's sweet. It's Naruzawa time. I think Naruzawa is accurate for once. Yeah, I think I'll sleep. But thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the nice company. Like, I don't have to moderate this chat at all. Everyone is so nice and sweet and very thankful. And thank you for watching. I hope you look forward to my next videos and, you know, anything I do. Follow me on Twitter. Woo! If you want more Narazawa in between the videos or the streams, you can follow me on Twitter. Blah blah blah. YouTuber stuff. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. It's Friday. Thank you so much for watching. You're all so nice, and I appreciate all of you. I'm so weird. Anyways, I'll see you another time. Mata nera, otsunera. Have a nera night. Mata nera. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. See ya. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night, good night, good night.